almost time, isn't it? Are you sure you don't want to wait for Masato and Chiaki?
I'm not waiting. It's their fault for oversleeping, you know.
I suppose this might be a good time in your relationship with Chiaki.
What? I don't understand.
Leaving the nest and letting go.
Well, I'm fine with leaving the nest. But Chi-chan's not fine with letting go, and that's the problem. Why does she disapprove of this so much anyway? I put a lot of thought into this decision, so it's not like it was some kind of whim.
Your path is yours to decide. Chiaki, your mother understands that. It's just that, well, this all must have seemed very sudden from her point of view.
I thought that Chi-chan of all people would understand why I'm doing this.
Huh? Hey there, sis! Huh? Good morning!
Masato, what are you...
Yeah.
So, just saw that little situation?
Huh?
Yeah. As a good son and little brother, one who's worried about his mother and sister's rivalry, I didn't mind putting in the extra effort.
You kept me waiting, Shimakata-se.
Kept you waiting? I thought you weren't going to come.
Of course I came. You're going off to high school, Shima-chan. I paid a lot of money to come here all the way from Japan just to see you off in Peru.
Then why are you so mad?
If you're going to argue with your parents and run off, don't expect any kind words before you go. Even though we'll be far apart, I won't be sad at all. I have Umihito and Masato here, and the two of them are more than enough family for me. Now you listen to me, you spoiled little daughter. Don't come back until you've made something of yourself.
I will come back. Just you wait and see. I will come back. And then when I do...
You showed a lot of restraint. Do your best up there, Shima.
The flight leaving for Foundation 2, Stellvia, will be departing on schedule. Boarding procedures will begin shortly, so all passengers, please proceed to gate.
Hey, sis!
Buenas tardes, señorita.
We thank you for choosing the Earth Public Corporation Gravity Transportation System, and we look forward to serving you during
I
this
thought I
flight.
had this.
Here. It's a present for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't eat him too fast, okay?
What is that, if I may ask?
It's something called Compayto.
They're certainly cute little candies.
Oh, would you like a few?
No, I couldn't. They're especially for you. Don't eat them too fast.
The NASCAR flight departing for Stellvia will be taking off momentarily. Please take your seats at this time. The NASCAR flight departing for Stellvia will be taking off momentarily. Please take your seats at this time.
The arms are detached now.
During takeoff, the video will look considerably unstable at times. This is due to the influence of the gravity control. We assure you that the safety of the ship will not be compromised. We will be taking off momentarily.
Wait! Sorry, this is totally my fault.
Shima-chan. I guess from now on, I'll be looking up in the sky when I'm walking.
Then you'd better be careful not to trip.
The gravity jump has been executed without any problems. For the next 3 hours and 30 minutes, please enjoy your trip through the sky.
The feeling of space just doesn't jump out at you. They say that we're in space now, but look, you can't see it outside. So, you've got to be another person going to the Space Academy, right? That's right. Actually, everyone who's going to the Foundation is either a new student or someone involved with one of the stores up there. How about you, mister?
Why don't you guess?
Oh, so that's how it is, huh? Then you've got to be the owner of some coffee shop or maybe a guy who sells fried chicken in space, am I right?
That's a good one, miss.
Hey, by the way, I don't think I ever caught your name. I'm Arisa Glennorth, and it's nice to meet you. I'm Shima Katase. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Come on, that makes us sound like total strangers. Let's be friendlier, like friends are. Now, one more time. I'm Shima Katase.
Oh, so you've had a high-altitude flight before. I sure did in summer camp.
Wow, that's awesome. And you? Here you are, sir.
Thank you. You sure it's all right?
Yes, I was about to have some myself.
Let's see.
That one is sugar-flavored. Maple-flavored.
And this one?
It's soda-flavored.
What exactly do you plan to do at Stellvia, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, I guess that I'll be studying mostly.
Well, yes, naturally you'll be there to study. The question is, what will you do after you've studied? What is your ultimate purpose for studying?
Well, right now I just want to go into outer space.
Oh.
And not look up at space, but see how it is normally. Staring straight at it is the best way to put it, I guess.
Staring straight out at space? You certainly speak of very philosophical things, don't you?
I have often been told by others that I'm a very peculiar individual.
Oh?
That's why this is so surreal. The fact that I passed the Space Academy's interview exam really amazed me. I was on top of the world, and I was so happy. Honestly, I felt lucky. Sleep cycle over!
Captain, there's a message from Stellvia.
Put it through.
This is Stellvia here. Has there been any change to the Fujiyama scheduled time of arrival?
This is FJ101, the Fujiyama. No change whatsoever here. We are right on schedule.
Roger. We're expecting you. Stellvia out.
I heard that it'll be very extravagant this year.
I'm looking forward to this.
We'll be able to see Foundation 2, Stellvia, in just a moment. Current altitude is 3,000 kilometers.
It's Stellvia. Where is it? Look, it's right over there.
There it is. Stellvia. So that is Stellvia.
Visual contact with the Fujiyama confirmed. It's right on time. Go say hello, Ayaka.
Roger, leave it to me.
Welcome to the Space Academy Stellvia on this year 2356. We'll start the year off with a welcome party for Stellvia's new students. So let's go!
All right, it's time to start the show. All units, march! Let's finish this in one pass. Go!
They're here.
This is the general leader of all the second-term students, Ayaka Machida. To all the new students arriving today, I'm here to welcome you to Stellvia. We will be flying escort until you reach the welcome reception. I kind of feel like Peter Pan. Huh? That's Tinkerbell, outside my window. And standing next to me. Huh? And standing right next to me is Wendy. Do you think that we'll be able to fly like that too? Miss Katase, I think we're gonna be good friends. I have a really good feeling. You and I are gonna be best friends. Don't you want to? Of course I do. That's great.
It's a long journey to the stars. But there are Katie Ora Avis machines. I wonder how many years it'll be until you pilot one. Apparently you don't remember it all, do you? Examinee number B3048.
It was you! You were on the panel of interviewers!
Miss Shima Katase, please enter now.
What? You're not the owner of a coffee shop on Stellvia?
My name's Richard James. I happen to have the honor of being chairman of Space Academy Stellvia. On the school's behalf, welcome to Stellvia.
So, how did your outing on the Earth go?
I had the pleasure of meeting some wonderful people, although this responsibility was pushed on me.
That sure was a great welcome party. Yeah. Well, dear roommate of mine,
This year in particular will be a most memorable one. Every student here today will be able to witness the great mission firsthand, so you should all consider yourselves to be extremely fortunate. 189 years ago, the Earth was nearly brought to the brink of extinction. But thanks to the strength of will that our ancestors found within themselves, we are all still here.
Hey, I'm glad we ended up in the same class. Yeah, it's so nice to make new friends in a new class, but it's also nice to be in the same class with your best friend, don't you think? Friendships are first come, first served, so we're way ahead of everyone else. Huh? I don't understand.
Excuse me. Would you two please be quiet?
Oh, of course, we apologize.
We have begun walking into a new frontier.
She's kind of scary.
The second wave will be striking the solar system in a matter of just a few months. However, we will be able to avoid the tragedy that occurred last time by employing both our knowledge and our courage. And it is my desire that you go beyond the solar system with this experience. Go forth, deep into outer space. Congratulations all, and I welcome the new students to Stellvia.
I know that you heard this earlier, but welcome to Stellvia. For 1 year, starting today, you'll all be preparing to become regular students. First languages, second languages, biotechnology, lab science, and spaceship piloting training. You'll all have to choose the appropriate classes according to your own abilities, and you'll have to earn the necessary credits in each one. In addition to that, you'll also have to fulfill these 3 requirements. They are the theory of knowledge, creativity, action, and service, and the extended essay. These 3 things. You can't earn credit for them just by showing up or memorizing facts for a test. Actually, the same can be said about our regular classes as well. This isn't just a place of teaching. It's a place of study and thought. The future you choose is for you and you alone to discover.
solvet saecum in favilla.
$13,507 plus $38,250 plus...
I'm exhausted. Here you go. Oh, thank you, Arisa. You've already met, right? This is one of our classmates, Yayoi Fujisawa. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Yayoi Fujisawa is my best friend. Huh? Actually, we swore to one another that we'd be best friends just a few moments ago. My friendship's on sale at a special price. So you just earned the title best friend. Congratulations, Yayoi. Making new friends in class. I don't think there's a nicer feeling in the whole world. But you were saying that friendships are first come, first served during the assembly the other day. Huh? What's that about? It's nothing. Forget it. Huh? Hey, don't worry, Shima. When it comes to being my best friend, everyone's allowed a few bonus points. And you can too. Surprise! You're upgraded back to best friend status!
That was certainly amusing. Unlike the little harassment in front of the vending machine that Arisa just rescued me from.
You were harassed?
Wow, he's adorable. Wow, he's adorable. Wow, he's adorable. She saved me from an infinite cycle of hell where I would have been stuck fussing over that puppy like those two all day.
An infinite cycle of hell? Well, it does seem like it could go on forever. Okay, then. This is the last day of the trial period for classes, so let's discuss strategies. Strategies? Yeah, a way to evaluate the classes and decide which ones to take.
Oh, if we're going to be doing that, would it be all right for me to invite my roommate?
Yeah, sure.
This is Akira Kayama. She's in our class, so you've probably already met her.
Yes, we have. You look scary, you know?
That's true. Akira does constantly have that scary look on her face. You are a little too serious.
What was the reason for putting this thing here anyway?
Well, at any rate, it has nothing to do with the Great Mission.
It sure doesn't. The Great Mission isn't some monster hunt after all.
This is a spaceship, not a robot. Yes, a spaceship with a human form.
A spaceship?
Once the goal of the Great Mission is accomplished successfully, we'll need this particular piece of technology to go beyond the solar system. So they say.
And who exactly are they?
Who knows?
Well, in any case, why is it shaped like a human?
I've picked all my classes now. Some are my favorite, some aren't, and some are my least favorite. But I'll make it work, because my journey's beginning.
Now then, this is your first space training session. I'm sure that you all must have had plenty of training in the flight simulators back on Earth, but the Ora Avis machine's control systems are far different from whatever you've become accustomed to. Your pilot suits are also different. Read the manual word for word and change into the suits. Meet me at the hangar in 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am! Hey, what's the matter? Aren't you going to change? I don't know. It's just so...
Well, shall we get going?
I don't feel very confident wearing this.
What are you talking about? We were specially chosen to come here and train, so let's show more confidence in that.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it in that way.
Katase, you can't fly a Bianca looking like you just stepped out of the shower.
I'm sorry.
These suits serve a very important purpose, and that is to protect the lives of pilots like you. There's no need to feel ashamed. The same goes for you. Lose the towel. The cockpit of a spaceship is not a bath or a hot spring. So first of all, I want you to get used to your suit's functions. Give me 10 laps around the hangar on the double. Yes, ma'am!
We have to run laps before getting
training. In theory, it's supposed to help us relax. It's not meant to be a punishment at all. Wow, you sure know a lot. You think so?
Hey, quit chatting over there. Everyone, make sure to check your heart rate and blood pressure. No matter what your circumstances are, you must always know your own condition. Hey, no laughing! This isn't playtime!
Wow, we couldn't have had a cooler teacher than her. Is she your new best friend? No, she's going to be my role model. I think I'll be satisfied enough admiring her from afar. I'll be waiting inside of them, though, soon.
You have gravity right now, but it'll be 0G outside. Adjust your seats first so it's snug but comfortable. Initiate!
Initiating.
Welcome. You are connected. And identifier.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
All right then, is everyone all set to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Your IDs have already been registered into the Biancas. From now on, your ships will be your trusted partners. Your height, weight, heart rate, blood pressure, and other data are transmitted from your Bianca to the control center for monitoring.
They know everything about us? That's kind of creepy.
Normal power and battery power are regulated for now. We'll handle all of the basic functions from over here, so don't worry about them. Start your checks and get ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Masaru Odawara.
Yeah?
Don't loosen the safety harness.
Okay, but it feels like it's just a little too tight.
Your cockpit and this entire hangar will experience 0G. You can adjust your standing position however you please at that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Katase. Shima Katase.
Yes?
Are you all right?
I'm all right. No, I mean, I'm all right, ma'am.
Take a deep breath and relax. Good. Gravity control, offline!
Class B1, Bianca Ora Avis machines, prepare for launch. Class B1, Bianca Ora Avis machines, prepare for launch. Hello there.
What is it now? We're still in the middle of class.
Did you see? It's finally about to start.
I guess it is starting.
How's it looking so far?
Decompressing now and opening the airlock. Decompressing now and opening the airlock. First group, take off. Second group, take off. Third group, take off.
Confirm your positions. First, check out your sensor data, then adjust your standing positions. Well then, how do you like your first space flight?
I know it's real and everything, but the feeling just doesn't jump out at me.
Well, this is about as real as flying through space is going to get. At this point, seeing outside would be more of a distraction to you than an advantage. For now, just trust your monitor. All right, everyone gather around my Bianca. Yes, ma'am.
This sure takes me back.
Whoa, there they go. Well, it looks like that time of year has rolled around again, huh? Watching as our new students struggle with fight training.
Well, no matter how much the students trained on the surface, this is their first time in space.
An Ora Avis machine's a little different from your average spaceship, at least in my experience.
I think it's totally different.
Let's see. Let's see.
Just as I expected from you. Well done. I know that it's difficult to get used to controlling the ship while you're standing, but you'll be all right. You'll see that this is the best style of control system for our purposes. Next...
Miss Layla! Miss Curtis is still out there.
What? Impossible. What's wrong?
What are you doing?
Hey, there's quite a show going on here.
What's going on there?
I don't know. Miss Layla should be able to take control of it in an emergency, no?
Hey, Layla! Do something to stop that Bianca already, will you?
That's what I've been doing! What? How can that be?
It's okay. You're doing just fine, Shima. Calm down. Just calm down. Breathe and relax.
Shima Kazase. Is she reprogramming the navigation software? Why is she doing that? I don't know.
I will assist you.
It's almost over now.
Huh? You actually fly through space without looking outside in it. I thought I knew that already, but still, it's totally different when you're really flying out there. Too different, if you ask me.
Excuse me, mind if I join you?
Yes, of course. Please, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon. It was Miss Katase, right? Are you doing okay now?
Yes, although the flight instructor gave me quite a lecture for 30 whole minutes. That's why I was planning to throw her a cheering up party later on.
I'll just get to the point then. So tell me, what exactly happened?
Well, I kept thinking that I needed to do something, so I deleted the things that I felt were unnecessary, and that's how I ended up that way.
But isn't it supposed to be impossible to lock the instructor's ship out of the control program?
I was too busy trying to figure things out, so it just happened. Well, sheepone, there's always tomorrow, you know? What's a sheepone, anyway? It's your new nickname, that's why. Huh? Your Bianca flew around like a ping pong ball. That's why you're sheepone from now on. Don't call me that.
Oh, it's all right. It's cute.
Huh?
Shima Katase. She's not cut out for this. I think that she'd be better off as a programmer than a pilot.
Well, we don't know that yet, right? Don't forget that this was her first time in outer space. Next time, she'll...
I don't think it'll make a difference.
Listen, Layla Bolt!
Nicely played. That's a sticky situation. Time for a bathroom break.
Sure, go ahead.
I'll ponder it for a while and then vacillate between the options.
I don't want a remedial class! That's true. Stupid Gene Wright! How does he expect us to do this impossible stuff anyway? That's true. Huh? That's true. That's true. Time for a tongue twister. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That's true. Arisa's the cutest girl you know. That's true. Sheepone's going to pay for everyone's lunch today. Not a chance. This is the program he was talking about. And this... Whoa! I noticed that his program could be improved a little, so I changed it and created a more realistic situation model. No good? Maybe so. Sheepone. Yes? Help me study, okay?
Please help us study too.
Hi!
So, how's the general meeting going so far?
They seem to be trying just a little too hard, I think.
You're too kind. They're full of themselves. I really wish that they'd take this more seriously, since if the great mission fails for any reason, we'll all be extinct.
Would you prefer it if they start fighting?
No, that's not it.
Then again, what we're supposed to do was decided 189 years ago. So this is really more like a...
A pre-great mission party. Is that correct?
Yeah, it feels like one.
Now then, Mr. Sergei Ruzkov of Foundation 6, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Well then, please take a look at the monitor. What you'll be seeing is a simulation of the supernova Hydrus Beta, the so-called Hydrus Blast. The first wave only carried pure electromagnetic energy, but the second wave carries actual mass. Its speed is a tenth of the first wave's, but its destructive potential could be far greater. Its current position is approximately 7 light days from the sun.
7 light days. That's 70 days, which means...
Right before Christmas.
The second wave will be coming straight for us, and will hit in an elliptical arc. So all foundations other than number 6 will be beginning the mission at nearly the same time.
Ah, there's the headmaster.
He's not very photogenic.
He almost looks like a criminal.
The chair recognizes El Santo's Kurt Wagner, Foundation Force Commander.
You said earlier that Foundation 6, today, is only at a mere 80% readiness. I'm curious. Will you honestly be able to test the Great Wall before the actual event, given your current status?
Yes. As you're aware, Foundation 6, or Ultima, will come into contact with a second wave roughly 42 days from now. But the barrier will be complete and standing by for activation 14 days prior to that. Ultima will be ready and able. Absolutely.
What was that? Shima's on fire! Let's see. How am I supposed to clean this whole place by myself? Oh boy, why do I have to clean up? It's no fair all by myself. She goes out shopping while I'm stuck here. Arisa? Who said they wanted a study group in the first place? This was all her idea. Arisa! Hello.
Hi, this is it, right? The room where the study group is?
Yes. Well, this is,
I'm Kota Otayama.
I'm Shima Katase.
So what's Arisasa? Is that a new song?
You see, I was just, I'm back, Shima!
Oh, hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What the? Kota!
Hey there.
Who's that guy?
A friend. He always keeps to himself, so I invited him.
I see.
Here, Shipon. Here's a gift.
No need to thank us or anything. And also, some lovely flowers for the lady.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Shipon, get a vase! Oh, right!
Jeez, I still don't get any of this.
I don't get why we have to design such a complicated program in the first place.
This is a simulation of the Great Wall, isn't it? It's not like we're ever going to use this. But the future of our solar system is depending on the success of the Great Mission, so we should at least know the wall's basics.
Some of the official students will probably also be joining the mission, right? Man, if only I'd been born a few years earlier. Even if you had been, you'd probably still be studying with us like this since you can't keep your grades up. Hey!
What you were saying earlier was inspiring and all, but this isn't...
Yeah, I'm not very good at things like this.
Sure looks like it. Sheepbone. Show him how it's done. Right.
That'd be great. I'm in your hands, Miss Katase.
Sure. In this simulation is to balance the electromagnetic barrier and the anti-gravity force. Yeah, I got that.
One question. So why are there two layers in the barrier again?
Oh, well, you see? The electromagnetic barrier repels charged particles, such as electrons and other magnetic particulate matter. And the anti-gravity force repels any particles larger than the first ones. In truth, the actual one contains many individual barriers. Now here's the question. Explain more about the layers. How many are found in the barrier?
120.
Bingo!
Wow, cool.
I know the perfect prize, the chance to go out on a date with you.
Boo.
Look at this. Man, it's an Usako plush, right? This is gigantic. Hey, do you mind if I look?
Don't! Sheepbone, it's just, I couldn't clean up on such short notice.
You know, you didn't have to stuff everything into that stupid closet. Do it right, will ya? Hey, underwear.
Dummy!
They should at least have soundproofing here. I thought this was supposed to be a Space Academy dorm.
Oh, well, you see, I've heard it's done purposely. It is inconvenient, but it encourages cooperation. We have to learn how to help and care for those under the same roof. The first step to learning how to live in outer space begins in our own private lives.
All right, then. I'll start now.
Huh?
I'll go shut them up.
I'll see you later. machine over here, this number will become smaller and smaller, as you can see.
Wow. That's outstanding. So that's it.
I can explain this to you in more detail if you want.
What are you doing?
Oh, Stellvia's main server has more data. I'll access it. If we do this, then we can use actual information. The simulations will be more realistic that way.
Now this time, all together!
All together!
See? If you place the gravity barrier in between the opposing electromagnetic barriers, then you can add as many layers as you want to.
Wow. That's so cool. But still, is it really okay for us to be reading this off the main server?
It's fine. It's not like we're overriding data or anything like that. Besides, I'm accessing the server as Stellvia's headmaster right now.
Yeah. Are you really?
Dai-chan, you scared me.
What have you two been doing this whole time?
Oh, take a look. This is amazing.
They don't even keep their door locked? That's so careless.
You guys, you're being too loud.
I said it's too damn noisy in here!
Miss Akira Kayama is in the house!
Hey,
Yay! It's Akira!
man, she scared me. Huh?
Sheepone?
Hey, what's the matter?
Some of Stellvia's programs were just overwritten.
What?
You have to undo what you did! Pronto!
Well then, bye.
Don't you dare leave now!
But still, even if I restore all the data, I can't erase the access block.
Oh, right. Because you actually changed the data, the machines will record a log of that activity.
This isn't funny! Quit joking around! Do something to help us out! Think!
Well, maybe there's a chance if we go to the machine room and access the server directly from there.
That's it!
Yes?
It's Fujisawa.
What can I do for you? Miss Machida, I'm having a certain issue that I'd like the dorm head's help with. Did something just happen? We're coming in. Perhaps when Miss Kayama visited them, they decided to go out and have some more fun. But that isn't possible. She really is very serious, and she also seemed quite angry when she left. Her complaint may have upset them, and they took action. What? This is terrible! We have to stop them. Hey! Hold on for a minute, will ya?
Dai-chan, the machine room's the other way, you know.
There's no point in rushing this, right? Just leave it to me.
And just whose fault do you think this is?
It's all your fault, the way I see it.
Actually, if you hadn't come in shouting, this wouldn't have happened.
Now, we'll get kicked out of here if we don't do this right.
What?
You'll be fine, Shipon.
Hold on there. Are you students?
Oh, yeah, we're all prep students.
What are you prep students doing in a place like this?
Oh, well, we have a small errand to run. It's a big project, and,
Hey, guys, there you are. Hi.
You're Kent Austin of the Big Four, right?
Yes, and these are my friends you've got over here.
Your friends?
That's right. If you don't mind, they're here to pick me up, and we're running kind of late.
Thank you so much!
Sure, it was my pleasure. But you should make better plans when you want to play around in this area. See ya!
But I admit, it's distressing. Finally, we meet, my arch-rival and I.
Yeah, right.
Hey, over here, guys!
Now where are we going?
let's see. Well, this time... Okay, this is a major air duct we have here that travels vertically all the way through Stellvia. If we climb the ladder and keep going up, we'll end up underneath the machine room.
You sure? Do we really have to do this? If we don't, we're out of here. Well, let's go.
I saw them.
Ah, Kent's prep student friends, right?
Yeah, I did see them.
All of them?
They were all together, wandering around in a group.
Please tell us, where was the place that you saw them last?
Watch out! Tuck in! It's all right now. Follow me.
Man, look at that!
This shaft is a garbage chute. You should choose another path.
Oh, what do you know? He's right. This is a garbage chute.
May I ask, if it's all right, what exactly are you doing here?
Training.
Whoa, cool. That was one of the big four, if I'm not mistaken. His name was...
He's a ninja. I wonder what they were thinking climbing up this way.
Who knows? I haven't a clue.
What's going on here today?
Shoji! Training again?
Oh, Ayaka.
Have you seen a strange group of students?
This is the Academy's hangar.
After all that, are you kidding me?
Hey, don't complain. We had to change our route after all, didn't we? Is the new route worse than the last one?
I have a bad feeling.
Okay, so we're outside now.
If inside's no good, outside it is.
Oh, really? Tell me, do you have any idea what you're doing?
If we keep going, we'll reach a hatch behind the machine room.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
What is it?
We were just wondering what you're doing here.
I'm enjoying the Earth.
Okay. The Earth, huh? We came all the way from there. We can't afford to waste time!
Hurry, hurry!
Excuse us. Hey, wait for me!
Majestic, this star-filled sky, this land here. What else is out there?
Wait a sec. What happened to the security system that's supposed to be guarding Stellvia? I switched the system offline. There.
Hey, all right!
Sheepone, you'd make a great thief! You think so?
Whoa!
Hurry up, Sheepone! Okay.
You there! Everyone, you're sabotaging the school? Is that it? You better answer me right now!
I think that something bad might happen.
Nah, don't sweat it. It'll be a sure thing.
Obstacles aren't the only things in front of you. You have to set your eyes way beyond that. You can't control the Aura Avis with just your reflexes.
Obstacle directly ahead. Calculating relative speed and coordinates. The correct course is... entering data into guidance equation. Starting next evasive maneuver. Compensating for gravity.
Shima, Katase? Making trouble again?
Correcting y coordinate and z coordinate by 5 degrees. The tail speed pulls. Compensating. I have to fix it quickly. I have to get back on my original course. Come on, Shima. You have to calm down. Shimo, I'm coming to save ya. Booyah!
Arisa, let's leave this to the flight instructor.
Roger!
Don't tell me you mess with the control program again, Katase. You gonna run till the battery's gone, Katase?
No, I'm going to stop on my own today. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. Come on, stop already!
Oh, that had to hurt.
Do you understand exactly what you've done, Katase? Today's exercises, we couldn't even finish half of what we had planned to. You are the one who's responsible for everyone's curriculum being delayed.
I know.
Do you think Sheepone will be okay?
With what?
You know, this'll make it her third time now. They could suspend her.
No way!
I don't think Miss Layla would ever do something like that.
How do you figure?
Because the only thing it would really do is delay her progress even further. Let me think. It'll probably be polishing this time. Polishing?
All right, Shimakata-se. As punishment, I order you to polish all communication laser lenses.
I have to polish all these by myself? I don't have the time to feel overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna do this! If I keep going at this pace, I'll probably be polishing these lenses for the rest of eternity. Terrible? What the heck is she doing out there? With 10 years of cleaning experience, maybe I oughta...
You don't have to hold her hand. I also think that it would be best not to help her with this task.
Yoy!
If we have Shipong do this, she'll end up feeling guilty about it afterwards.
But I have to do something because I'm her best friend.
Oh, come on. Do you know anybody who likes having their best friend see them fulfill the terms of their punishment? Hang in there.
I heard. So you had a little accident with Shimakata-se.
Yeah, thanks to her, my Bianca was put out of commission also.
Didn't she take down the famous Layla Balt? Sounds like real talent there.
I didn't expect it. Besides, what she was supposed to be learning was how to avoid things, not how to crash into them.
That's true, I guess.
Besides, her piloting isn't nearly as good as her programming. Maybe she should just focus on academics from now on, before she causes a serious accident.
Now. Her training started a relatively short while ago. Let's give her a little more time and see what comes of it.
But, sir...
The decision is up to her, after all. Whether to advance or to go back home.
She's such an unbalanced student. Her programming is the best. Her piloting is the worst. But there's something lovable about those awkward girls like her. None of that now.
Well, if she could have done this without instruction, there would be no need for instructors. The value of an instructor's existence is affirmed by the existence of students with difficulties. It's rather ironic.
Foundations are constructed along the orbits of the solar system's planets. They're supposed to create this giant barrier and protect each planet. This will become the umbrella that shelters the Earth from the second wave's dangerous stormy weather.
I already know all the little details about the Great Mission. What kind of information did you manage to track this time?
Oh, right. Well, you see, during the time that each foundation is blocking the second wave, the Ora Avis machines have to be around to provide support.
In order to keep the strength of the barriers even, right?
Right.
And a few of the Academy students could be chosen to fly those Ora Avis machines.
Well, they're considering that possibility, or so I heard.
To be able to see the second wave with our very own eyes. It's like being a witness to history itself. Ayaka would be so delighted if she heard this.
Speaking of which, where is she?
She's maintaining her Katie. She's a hard worker.
A hard worker and a genius. I can't compete with her.
Excuse me. Are you okay?
You're one of the big four.
You're being punished? It's tough, huh?
Yes, it really is tough. I just keep polishing and polishing with no end in sight. And most of the time I don't even remember where I left off. But I thought I was just about finally done when it goes vroom again. I haven't been very lucky ever since I got here.
I have never been punished once, not even once, in all my time here at the Academy. I guess I must have been lucky.
No, I don't think that's the case.
That's right. So the quality that you have a shortage of isn't luck. It is ability.
Well, the storage room is by the hangar for the Katie Ora Avis machines.
You know the way.
Yoy, when did you ever get punished before? I heard someone mention it once. Isn't she one of the big four?
Miss Ayaka Machida.
Wow, she seems really hard to approach.
She's one of the big four, that's for sure.
Miss Machida! You haven't seen my friend around by any chance, have you?
Have I seen your friend? Oh, I did see her, but finding her may be futile.
What are you saying exactly?
I think that friend of yours may be leaving Stellvia.
This is... Where in the world am I?
Miss Katase! Hi there!
Oh, Toyama. What?
So do you always carry some completo around with you?
Yeah, a handful. You could say it's a lucky charm. By the way, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same. I think that this is a restricted area.
Oh, well, I was actually looking for a secluded place and wound up here.
Oh, that's right. That class earlier on probably got you feeling a little depressed, huh?
I did try to stop, but as I was trying to think about how to calculate the new course and how to regulate the Ora Avis balance, before I knew it, I was colliding into Miss Layla. I'm just no good. It's like as soon as I enter the ship, all that information starts hitting me at once, and I can't keep up with it.
Well, then you shouldn't look at it.
Huh?
Data's only supposed to be a clue. You can ignore some of it and still be perfectly fine.
You can't do that, can you?
I think that our brains usually fill in those sorts of information gaps on their own. Sweet things always have a little bit of salt, don't they? So it's something like that.
Huh?
Salt brings out the sweetness. It's true. It's a hidden spice.
Oh, welcome home, Sheepon. I stayed behind to be your welcoming party. Arisa went out to see if she could find you somewhere. Oh, I see. You know what? Think you forgot to put your mom away. Oh, sorry. Come on, cheer up. Nobody can be an expert right from the beginning. But you were so good at it right from the beginning, weren't you, Yayoi? I don't think I have what it takes. I don't think that I can pilot ships the same way you can. Actually, I'm good because I'm cheating a little. It's my second try at being a prep student. It was 2 years ago. That's when I was first admitted into the Space Academy. I was here for 6 months, but I dropped out. Why'd you drop out? Something happened. There was an accident. I guess I was too careless because my grades were so good. I somehow lost control of my Bianca, and I was thrown quite a distance outside the training area. Ms. Layla came to rescue me in the very end. But I was all alone inside the Bianca up until that point. That was the moment I began thinking space was frightening. Outer space is frightening, Shipon. You're truly alone out there. There's nothing there to rely on. That's why all you can do is train yourself. I think Ms. Layla knows that. She's well aware that being too nice to us won't be in our best interest ultimately. I realized that fact as I laid in bed at the hospital, and it was because of that I think I was able to come back to Stellvia. I want to go back to space. And what about you, Shipon? Oh, what do I think? Well, I'd have to say...
boys. That's why we wanted to come in.
That's right.
Perverts!
We're boys. But you let us in for the study group.
This room is off limits!
Decompress it now and move it in the airlock.
We're taking the same course as last week. Set the navigation equation to B.
Shima Katase. She was rank A in the surface simulation training. And she also has a recommendation from Richard. What kind of student is she anyway?
Obstacle ahead! Confirming relative position, speed, and evasive route. Minimizing difference between the two routes. Distance to next obstacle is... Let's see. I have to choose an evasive route.
Don't forget, it's the hidden spice.
The data is only a clue. Even if you ignore some of the data, you'll still be fine. I did it!
Katase.
Your fine control still needs a lot of work. Think of balancing the craft. Here's your navigation log. Come and take a look. I'll show you at exactly what point.
Right.
The ship's speed and movement don't match up. That's why you had a tough time maneuvering.
Right.
Try to balance your vehicle more. Forgetting to keep the balance while you figure out the maneuvering position is one bad habit you should look out for. You should correct that. 27% of all the penalties that you suffered in this surface simulation training were due to this lack of balance. And about your acceleration...
Miss Layla, even went so far as to release the trail data?
But the pilot can't take nearly as much. In this...
You do go at your own pace, don't you, Sheepone? I can't help it. I have to go at my own pace. Absolute victory? I wonder what that's all about. I understand. I guess it's already that time of year again, isn't it?
Starting today, your classes will begin special training. First thing up is the slalom.
The slalom? What's that?
Basics of the slalom.
I wonder what Mr. Shirogane is doing here.
And he's enthusiastic, too.
Begin after we explain the course. Too slow. Set your minimum speed to 12 kilometers per second.
I'm doing the best I can as it is.
Do it now!
Next.
Okay, here I go. Now.
Do you think your time will improve like that?
I'm so sorry.
That won't accomplish anything. That's no good. Increase your speed. You have to start increasing it now. Be passionate. Come on, you guys. Be passionate. Fire!
What's wrong? That was incredibly sloppy.
It's awful having to do that all of a sudden.
It's totally different from what we've been doing up until now.
Well, the athletic festival's coming soon.
The athletic festival?
That's right. The athletic festival. The combined athletic competition for all 5 great foundations. You must be victorious.
So that's what absolute victory meant.
That's why you must put yourself...
Oh, let us hence I stand on sudden haste. Wisely and slow they stumble that run fast. From Shakespeare's beloved King Lear.
Having the Big Four as the executive committee truly gives me hope. Do you think that Stellvia can possibly be victorious?
Yes, just leave it to us.
It looks like the Akapusu, which has no experience winning, is getting extremely fired up. And the Vision and the El Santo are aiming to recapture their supremacy. And the Odyssey is aiming for a repeat victory. They've gone so far as to make something like this.
This year, a burning storm is coming to the asteroid belt once more. The Combined Athletic Festival, where the 5 foundations compete with each other to compare their abilities, is about to begin. The prominent competition? Astro Ball. The Odyssey is aiming for victory and has prepared a great team this year, too. Their victory song will certainly resound on Mars 3 months from now.
Miguel, what a jerk. There was once a time when the Astro Ball event was considered to be the Stellvia's forte. I want you to bring back our golden age for Stellvia.
Yes, understood, sir. And how much of a budget and time can be allotted to us?
As much as you want, as long as it's not excessive.
Very well, then you can expect us to put in our request this week.
The headmaster seems to be putting in quite a big effort on this.
Yeah, it seems like he'd like to take part in it himself.
Even though it's really an athletic festival for the students.
We still don't know if we can use any of this year's preparatory students.
They're all far too carefree.
Well, then what shall we do? The Odyssey of Mars has even sent us a written challenge.
We'll put some fighting spirit into the preparatory students.
Some fighting spirit? Like dangling a carrot in front of them or something?
Yes, that's it.
What in the world will that possibly accomplish?
We're doing the best that we can, Miss Layla.
Aren't the regular students going to be the ones competing in the athletic festival?
Preparatory students, your attention, please.
Each of the competitions at the Combined Athletic Festival includes skills that will be used during the Great Mission.
The Athletic Festival is a distinguished battle where the foundations compare their skills to one another.
I'm sure that the regular students are all serious about this stuff, but not us.
And regarding that, we've decided the winners of each competition will be considered for participation in the Great Mission.
Really? Are you serious?
And for Astro Ball, one preparatory student will be chosen to participate with us.
That teammate will be the only student added to the Big Four. Let's shoot for victory together and see to it that one of you qualifies to participate in the Great Mission.
Yeah, I'm ready to go for it.
Well done, Kent. We were having some trouble with the students not taking this competition seriously enough.
It's a little unusual for you not to be able to urge them on yourself, Mr. Shirogane.
Well, yeah.
We already spoke to the headmaster about the competition, and he urges us to bring back the golden age of Astro Ball for Stellvia.
I see.
Mr. Shirogane?
When I think about it back then, the outcome might have been very different if I hadn't gotten a red card. The greatest golden age of the Stellvia might have still existed today.
They said Astro Ball player.
It's a shortcut to the Great Mission.
All of a sudden, I'm enthusiastic about this. I won't lose.
All right, everyone, just calm down now.
I'm done.
What do you think? I think it turned out quite pretty, don't you?
I can't believe it, Sheepone. You're really good at this.
Yeah, you can say that again.
There's more than just Astro Ball. There are lots of other competitions, too.
It's an athletic festival, so of course there are.
It says that 50 people can participate in the triangle math game. That one sounds good.
But even if you win playing that, aren't the points low?
I guess Astro Ball really is the one to win.
Looks like it.
So it's going to be a pretty fierce competition, huh?
It seems everyone's thinking the same thing.
Wow! I want to try to be in this one. This event is called Manipulator Art. It says you put together a new program and paint a picture with it. It sounds like fun. What is it? What's the matter? Say something. With you in the demo, it has to be a yes. Oh, we love you.
Oh, brother, it's that depressing time of year again.
What, the athletic festival?
Students who get overly enthusiastic end up increasing my workload.
Well, it's unavoidable, Ren. It's the athletic festival.
Just be careful not to push them too far, all right?
Why would we do something like that? I mean, it's not the teacher's athletic festival.
Yes, I know. Unfortunately, you're right about that.
Which means you have to skillfully convey that regret to your students.
Yeah, you're right. We're counting on you to take care of the students as well.
Okay, Captain Shirogane.
The Ora Avis machine Bianca was specially designed with customization in mind. Thus, it is able to equip the different units in order to make them more useful in utilizing all sorts of special abilities. Allow me to stop explaining their virtues here. Everyone, go modify your machines to suit the competition you're participating in.
Yes, ma'am. With this thing in place, my machine will be ridiculously fast.
Sensors. It's the accuracy of the sensors. Fly, wing, combine and fly high. Fly up through the sky.
Once you have finished, then take a test flight and check out the condition of your machine.
It's too sensitive. I don't understand it. Why isn't it working right?
After you expanded it, did you make sure to change the settings on your machine's control program?
Oh no, the machine's control program! J-Bone! Please help me, I need your help! What?
Will you change the program on my Bianca too?
Oh, wait your turn, I'm first!
Me too, please.
But I'm right in the middle of my own work. Kota, aren't you going to customize yours?
They said great mission, but it just doesn't jump out at me.
Aren't you interested in the festival?
I'll support our side. Maybe I'll participate in the math game.
She-Bone's as impressive as ever.
For some reason, she usually seems to be kind of slow, but she's really fast at this stuff.
She is incredible at everything except for her flying skills.
I wonder why her only weaknesses are flying.
It's very mysterious.
Let's examine this secret.
We'll shed light on her secret and solve it.
The secret of the diamond in the rough.
Huh?
Well, it isn't anything serious. It doesn't really need a compress, but there you are just in case.
Jojo, what's wrong?
The special training was pretty rough.
All right, it's over now.
Big deal. We didn't come here to see you, Jojo. What did you just say?
So what can I do for you?
We're concerned about our friend, and we're wondering if you could show us the health data for Shima Katase.
That's right, the physical health data.
Why are you interested?
You see, Miss Katase has a condition that we're very interested in.
Something you're very interested in?
That's right.
Oh, I see, it's this girl. I'm afraid that the school isn't allowed to show personal data files of individual students to any of the other students.
Well, that's a disappointment.
Not to mention pretty stingy.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful, but you can measure it yourself if you want to.
Ari-san, I'm all finished with it. Do you want to come see? That's great. Thank you, Shipon. In return, we'll customize your Bianca for you, okay? No, you don't have to do that. Come on. It's no problem. Don't hold back.
Today, we're going to practice cross-formation flying.
Watch out! Be careful! I'm so sorry.
Katase, what are you doing?
I sure am slow, you know? Whenever we try doing anything new, I'm always sure to fail at it.
Maybe you're rushing too much.
Maybe, but I'm not even sure myself.
Well, it isn't that Shipon is slow or anything. Her response time seems to be totally normal.
Then why does she seem to be so bad at controlling her machine?
Well, are you still trying to take in all of the information?
Not really. I've reduced it down quite a bit.
There's no problem with her vision, and there's nothing unusual about her blood pressure or her pulse. And it's not like she's overly nervous.
If everything's fine, then what is it?
I don't know anymore.
Hey, have you ever really felt it, like the way you wanted to?
I'm not sure. What do you mean by feel it?
I mean, really feel it, like you're the only one out there in space, and you're the center of the universe.
Oh, is that what you do, Otoyama?
The coordinates that the data relays to you are only relative values. You have to make yourself the absolute value.
Make yourself the absolute value? Oh, that's right. Would you like some?
Thanks a lot. Oh.
Today will be the Astro Ball player selection tryouts.
So the moment has finally arrived.
It's time to show off our abilities.
I wonder what kind of test it'll be.
From here on, I will no longer be the one who's going to test your abilities. They are.
We want each of you guys to try and get from one side of the goal to the other side without hitting anything.
And we'll be defending the goals on both sides.
Try not to get hurt, but at the same time, do your best.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war that this foul deed shall smell above earth. From William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 1.
So who's gonna go first? Who's first?
You go first, Arisa.
No, I don't want to.
We have no idea how they're going to be moving.
Okay, I'm going first. Huh? Whoa, Kota's really gung-ho about this.
I'm sure he's feeling the opposite inside.
Go!
Out, who's next?
Masaru Hodawara. Yeah!
Oh no, that can't be! Even though he said to feel it, I just don't. I mean, my goal is to compete and manipulate art, not the Astro Ball event. That's not good, Arisa. I'm sure if you moved a little like Ayaka is actually better suited for type turns.
This can't be!
What's wrong? Just do your best! Start speeding up right there! Aw.
I can't get through. Damn.
At this rate, we aren't going to be able to breach their defense formation. The Big Four's skills are really impressive. I wonder if they can fill their place in the universe.
All right, Katase, it's your turn now.
Huh? What, me? But, Ms. Layla, I'm not interested in the Astro Ball competition.
Don't dawdle!
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like that girl's the last one to try.
This was all for nothing, huh?
The best student today was the one who only made it over the half-line marker.
All right, then.
Go!
Yes, ma'am, but I still haven't completely finished the rest of my analysis.
Is she getting cold feet?
In that case, I'll push her out.
Let me see here. I don't understand, so I'm just gonna go.
She just dodged Ayaka.
She's doing some pretty tricky stuff.
Let's go!
Oh no, here they come!
I can't believe it. Sheepone has cut off most of her automatic controls.
What? You mean you're still monitoring Sheepone right now?
Yeah, because her machine is still customized. Whoa, she just turned off her positioning system.
You have to feel the universe, Shima.
I don't understand the universe. I can't even tell where the goal is.
Damn, she doubled back.
Well, what a surprise, Katase. Not bad at all.
The goal. Wait a minute, I lost it.
For Katase to fly like that, I can't believe my eyes.
I can see the goal.
You won't get through by me.
Sheepone did it!
Sheepone! How strange, I have a kind of mysterious feeling. Sheepone, that was incredible!
It really was quite incredible. It's rather surprising to see you show such maneuverability.
What's your secret? What happened out there? I wonder if it's because I was beginning to feel the universe. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? You've seen the universe tons of times now. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
It's the Big Four.
Surprisingly, you got us.
We will allow you to join us as the fifth player.
I find it frustrating, but I have to admit that you...
The Stellvia team and the Vision team via a completely live broadcast starting right now. Your presenters will be the newcomer who won the popularity contest who's a surprise to the broadcasting club, Audis of Glennorth.
And the faithful servant to all of the female students, Pierre Takeda.
What do you mean by that? I mean, commentary will be supplied by the sweet and sour opinionated duo of our very own Mr. Richard James and Mr. Carl Hutter. Thank you both for coming.
It's an honor to be here, but who's the sour one?
No.
The stagecraft units for both teams have entered the playing field and are ready to go! This game is played on a field and never by an area. Both teams have 5 Aura-Avis machines which must make their way through the field and avoid obstacles while manipulating a 1-meter-wide ball via anti-gravity sticks. Players earn points by making successful shots into the opponent's goal. It's a highly difficult game of skill. The playing field has now been completely enveloped. And the match is about to begin!
Let's go!
Shirogane, we can't see the screen.
You're a teacher. Maybe you should calm down a little.
Get the ball and attack!
We'll attack in one shot with 4 tops. Defend that goal with your life, Katase. Do not leave the goal no matter what.
You got it. Roger, you got it.
Acknowledged, Roger.
Katase!
Oh, yes, sir. Roger, I understand, sir.
Katase, try to relax. Just relax. If you do it just like we practiced, it'll be fine.
You're right, sir. I will do my best, sir.
And now the match begins. The Vision team has ball first.
Let's go get the ball! Ayaka, put some pressure on them. Shojin, you'll be backup.
Acknowledged. Machida and Shojin are aggressively going after the ball. Austin and Gable are guarding the other players and closing the gap. And Katase is now... Oh no! She stopped!
appears Miss Katase is nervous about her first time on the field.
Do your best, Sheepo! Just hang in there!
Excuse me, but will you try to be a little more composed?
Oh, no, watch out!
What do I do?
Miss Katase, the ball's heading your way!
Right! Take that! What? Huh?
What are you, stupid?
Oh no, now what do I do? Sheepo, no way!
Well, I guess she did it. She hit an obstacle, didn't she?
Yes, it appears so.
In which case, then, according to the official rules...
Ejection from the game.
No way.
Oh, poor Sheepo. In a sense, this might be exciting.
Katase, ejected.
Huh? This is impossible. Ejected?
Katase, ejected.
Come on, no need to feel so down. Yeah, they were able to win the match even without you there, Sheepone.
Yeah, so cheer up. Besides, getting ejected from the field in just 30 seconds is an all-time record.
Your attempt to make me feel better is only making me feel worse. Would you please stop using that sad tone of voice? It sounds scary.
Why do you have to get ejected in one shot like that just for touching something a little?
Because Astro Ball is a sport that was developed from a competition which involves controlling one's ship in an area of space that has lots of obstacles, now wasn't it? Just chill, Jojo.
What, are you having a cheating fever or something?
Just give me a break, you guys.
All you have to do is your very best at the next match.
Thanks, Otoyama.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much for all that.
Is it possible that we're intruding?
Okay, now.
Huh? Yeah. Whoa, that's huge.
Now for the sauce and mayonnaise. Drip, drip. Seaweed and bonito flakes. Shake, shake. It's very well done. Now cut, cut, cut. And... here you are. It's all ready to eat. Here you go. This should help make you feel better. Now you can do your best tomorrow, Sheepone. That's right. Well, it looks great. Thanks for everything, Yayoi. And thank you too, everybody. I'm gonna go out there and do my very best. Master Spirit, do your best! Goodness, already say you're eating already?
Welcome.
Is their okonomiyaki really that good?
I told you, it's fine.
Oh, it's that girl who got ejected.
Really?
Oh, she's cute.
Hey, check it out. They're your fans.
You see that, Sheepone? You're a star now, aren't you?
Downy, those guys are our next opponents. They're not our fans.
What?
Take a good look at them. They're the team for the Odyssey who beat the Akapusu team in the first round.
But when they're piloting the Ora Avis machines, you can't see their faces.
Wouldn't you normally take a look at who's on the player list?
Yes, well, the Akapusu team didn't really respond either, so Stellvia will probably be an easy victory.
What'd you say?
Astro Ball's supposed to be played with 5 players. If someone gets ejected quickly like she did, then it's not much of a match now, is it?
But we won today. That's right. You bet. You tell him, Sheepone.
They worked hard on defense and won by only 1-0.
Yeah, this isn't soccer, you know.
Something like that isn't going to work on us.
But that's not what it is at all.
Don't bother dealing with such lowly people. You can tell this to Austin and the others. Tell them not to get too carried away flattering themselves just because they're called the Big Four.
Aren't you the ones getting a little carried away?
Huh? And what do you mean by that, huh, little lady?
She was able to catch a ball going over 300 kilometers per hour squarely without trapping it and send it back. And she did it in a training, Bianca. How many people are there in your group who can pull off a trick like that successfully?
What'd you say?
Sheepone was chosen to be a player because of her own outstanding skills. Don't think she's weak or your experience will end up being painful.
Captain, sir, I've lost my desire to have any fun.
Wait a minute. In all fairness, I must let you know, I won't lose tomorrow. Even up against all of you, I won't lose.
We'll see about that on the field.
By the way, who are you? Hello, I'm Rina Kazamatsuri. It's very nice to meet you.
So, you came over here from the Ultima, Miss Kasumatsuri?
Isn't it scary up there? It's not even completed yet, but it's supposed to be the closest foundation to the second wave. That's right. We're on the front line for the continuation of humanity. That's why it's such a hot place. Hot place?
What are you guys doing at a time like this?
This is bad.
There's no use running now. I can't believe this.
It's all right now. This time we'll go easy on you and let it slide. Bad boy.
What an enjoyable scolding.
You want me to scold you too?
No, that's enough. I learned my lesson.
Hey, Katase, you were pretty flashy out there today.
I'm so sorry, sir.
It's all right. This isn't class. You don't have to apologize. Just be sure to make a good comeback tomorrow.
Make a comeback?
Where's your spirit? That's a vague answer. Be frank. You've got to be frank about it.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir.
Listen, Katase. Tell me what your real reason is for wanting to be a pilot. You guys have all been chosen to carry the burden of being humanity's advancement into the universe. You are going to be representing all people, so you mustn't forget that that's the reason why you're here now.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, be sure to go out there and play well tomorrow. You can do it, Katase. Now show those Odyssey guys what a rough time is. Have you got that? Go, go, go! Nice fight! Let's fight! Fire! Fire!
Wowee! He's really enthusiastic, isn't he?
The truth is, he's actually jealous of you all.
Really? You think he's jealous?
Ms. Layla, I heard that Mr. Shirogane is the one who's next in line to become the leader of the Stellvia.
He really only wanted to be a pilot, and that's all.
As his students, the best thing you can do is to try to live up to his expectations.
Go, go, let's fight! Fire!
I find the teachers on the Stellvia to be sort of amusing in an odd way.
I know. Doesn't it seem like they're enjoying their youth more than we are?
Oh, what do I do? I feel like I have no confidence at all.
Don't you think that it would be best for you to do what you do best, Shima-chan?
I don't believe there's anything else you can do.
Yep, that's right, Sheepon. At this point, the best thing you can do is try to stay in the game till the end of the match without getting ejected. Oh, Arisa, you always act like everything's so easy.
But every single effort that you make step by step is also important. For example, your programming skills are extremely good, Sheepon, so why not calculate the motion of everything?
Yayoi-chan!
Go, go, Stellvia! Let's fight! Nice fight!
It's finally time for the second round of Astro Ball! The winners of this match will be going up against the winning team from 2 festivals ago, the El Santo team. Mr. James, do you believe Stellvia's team has any chance of victory?
I would like to see everyone do their best.
That was Mr. James!
Oh, you've got quite a good seat, don't you?
Mr. Shirogane.
Hey, move over and make some room.
I'm surprised to see you all out here like this.
Hi, who wants to watch all the action back in the teacher's room? If we're going to support our team, then we should be here.
But why does it have to be right here?
The Aura of these machines the players in the match are piloting have now entered the field.
Mr. Hutter, what condition do you think Stellvia's team is in?
I believe our team's abilities are the best of all the competitors. But Shima Katase, who was chosen from the preparatory students, is... Katase is... To be honest with you, Katase has a lot of unknown factors.
However, it is good for one to possess individual talents.
Look, the field has been enveloped in a barrier.
The match is about to begin!
The formation is just like yesterday. Ayaka and Shojin, you break through the front. Nadaji and I will pick up any fumbles. Katase, you defend the goal. Katase, just relax as you go, okay?
Miss Katase, are you listening? Yes, I feel fine. Today I'll defend the goal to the very end of the match, no matter what.
The first ball goes to the Stellvia team.
What happened?
Machita's been marked by 2 units and she can't make a pass.
The ball has been intercepted, and the ball now goes to the Odyssey team.
Because Miss Machida was blocked in the front and in the back, she tried to use the wall to pass to Mr. Shojin, who was behind her. But that was accounted for, so the ball was then skillfully stolen away.
That's because Miss Machida is a key player for their attacks. If she finds that she isn't able to move, then Mr. Austin is going to have to come up to the front.
In that case, their defense will be short-handed.
What is going on here? I thought that was supposed to be against the rules.
The According to the rules, it's not illegal for two competing units to touch each other. Nevertheless, it's not advisable, and they're certain to get a warning for reckless play.
They were containing her movements, ready to go as far as being ejected from the game if it would take Miss Machida with them.
So that must mean that they are really that afraid of Miss Machida's skills.
Or more likely that they probably think that little of Miss Katase's skills. Look how they have two of their units on Miss Machida, while Miss Katase is completely free.
How dare they look down on her!
Your personality is changing again.
This is how it's gonna be, huh? Well, if that's how you want to play, then I'll trace the movements of every object on the field.
It's coming your way, Katase.
I got it! Roger!
Go for the rebound!
Right! What happened?
Too bad for you guys. Who should I pass to? Not possible. Well, in that case, here I go.
This is incredible! Katase is using every obstacle to rebound and to move the ball forward.
There you go, Sheeple! Go, Sheeple! Send those Odyssey guys out of the sky!
Hey, calm down.
Come on! Go, fight, Sheba, let's go, Sheeple! You can do it!
How amazing! It looks to me like she's calculating the paths of everything out there.
It can't be. She took what you said seriously, milady.
But how? I mean, nobody can do that in real time.
I know, but this is Sheephone we're talking about.
And she probably is doing it. You gotta be kidding.
What are you doing? It's just one unit! Stop her! Intercept the ball using all units! Her course is so complex, we can't follow it! Damn it!
As I recall, you were the one who was supposed to be in charge of me, weren't you?
Najima, Shoji, give Miss Katase some support.
Acknowledged. Damn it! You're not getting in!
Turn, Hellhound, turn. From Macbeth.
I'm not gonna let you make that goal!
Here I go!
What?
Look at that! Shima made her first...
I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Pierre is...
Using the referee's unit to rebound off of is actually a very advanced and intellectual maneuver.
Seriously, I'd like for that insight to show up in class.
I did it, everyone. I really did it.
Well done, Miss Katase. All right, let's switch Miss Katase and Ayaka to the two top positions. Shojin and Naji, I want you guys to get the ball to Miss Katase, all right?
Roger!
All right!
Congrats on a job well done.
It looks like the dead wave might be you now.
Why don't you mind your own business?
But the way that you've improved has been unreal.
Yeah, the progress you've made is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, no, really? Yayoi is still way better than me, you know?
It may only be a question of time until you surpass even me, given your current motivation.
Huh? That can't possibly be true. You're thinking about it already. Well, more than anything else, it's just... that you're incredible. Oh, thank you. I am pleased to tell you the truth. Thanks, Arisa.
Well, in that case, to celebrate Mishima Katase being in 12th place, I propose that we have this meal be on Sheephone today. Thanks so much for the food.
I'll have my usual order, all right? What?
Yes, I think that I will too. Thanks for treating
Thanks a lot. We'll leave the ordering to you then. Hey, why does it always have to turn out this way?
Good morning.
Good morning, Kota.
Breakfast set A, please.
Oh, I'll have 2 A breakfast sets and 2 B breakfast sets, please.
What is it?
Oh, no, it's nothing really. Did you get to see today's bulletin board yet?
No. Why? Was there a class that got canceled?
Oh, no, that's not it. Actually, it's regarding the practical skill test we just had.
Huh?
I ranked 12th.
Oh, that's outstanding. You totally deserve it, too.
Thanks, Kota.
See them yet? We have the prep students' test results in now.
You sure do have a whole lot of interest, don't you?
Well, curiosity is the source of all knowledge. The girl who was ranked dead last is now an honor student. She was so terrible at first it's impossible not to notice.
She's quite impressive.
Looks to me like she might be some kind of genius or something, wouldn't you agree?
I wonder what you're trying to get at.
Oh, it's nothing really.
My goodness, a rival has appeared to threaten my position. Whatever shall I do? Was that the reaction you were looking for?
So then you don't think anything of her, huh?
If I'm still concerned about prep students, then I don't deserve to be part of the great mission.
I'm sorry for disturbing you during your lunch hour. See ya.
You know, I have to wonder what our new training is going to be. I suppose Miss Layla's faint laughter earlier makes me a little worried about it. It's the lightning joust, I think. We are getting into rather high-level training after all. Oh?
Huh? What are you doing? Checking my mistakes? I'm analyzing today's data logger. You're checking your mistakes, but you were totally perfect today. That's not really true. Now that I've looked at this, it feels like I could push the flight program even further. You're ranked 12th, all right. You're way out of my league. Say, do you really enjoy studying? Yes, of course. Very much so. So, what should we do for dinner? It's up to you.
Sheeple, if you were a man, you'd definitely make the worst husband. The competition is on a field that's 1.2 kilometers long and 0.4 kilometers around. The rules are simple. Use your graviton generator to break your opponent's graviton balance and knock them into the barrier. That's all. However, any action that suggests a collision trajectory will disqualify you. Keep that in mind. Once on the course, you have 5 seconds before the first pass. This is a competition where you risk everything the instant you cross each other. That's it. Questions? All right, let's give it a try.
They're so slow.
They're scared, aren't they?
Next pair.
I've got you now!
That was just so cool of you, Kota.
Yeah, that was just so uncool of you! I don't want to hear that from you two!
Next, Katase.
Yes, ma'am.
And Fujisawa.
Yes, ma'am. How frustrating. Could it be that Milady misunderstood the point of this whole exercise? That can't be.
No, I might have. Sheeple, you really are incredible.
Fujisawa.
That flying wasn't like you. The difference between you two isn't so great that you'd lose that easily. Does what happened then still disturb you?
Tomorrow. Please wait and watch tomorrow's combined training session. The actions I took yesterday improve me today, and actions today improve me tomorrow. It was that sort of thought that enabled me to return to Stellvia.
What I want to do is better myself here. That's why tomorrow, please keep an eye on me.
I see.
How I'll ever be able to fly an Aura of Beast machine like you is the mystery of life, I guess. There you go, over-exaggerating again, Arisa. You think so? Not just anyone can pull off the stunts you do. Set your sights on the universe! Shima Katase, I christen you my Star of Hope from this day forward! If I'm your Star of Hope, does that mean you're not setting your sights on it? Oh, who, me? Well, I guess I'll just pass on it. Every person who comes here is an amazing student. But even so, there are people with good grades and people with bad ones. And mine fall on the bad end. That's not true at all. I know you're trying your best too, Arisa. Yeah, I guess, but my grades are just so-so. My wish to go out into space hasn't changed. No one can ever take that feeling away. It's just with the way things are now, I have to really wonder what the best choice is. I honestly don't know the answer to that. Arisa. That's why I have to try even harder. I have to do the best I can in class and in training so I can find the very best path for myself. Then that means that you're not dropping out of the Space Academy, right? To tell you the truth, it kind of felt like that's what you were implying. Oh, really? That's how it sounded to you? Yeah, but I'm glad that it's not true. Oh, thank goodness. That's such a relief. Sheepone. I knew it was the right thing to do, upgrading you to best friend status. And that's the reason why I want to support you completely, Sheepone. I want to support you. So keep up the good work, my Star of Hope. And stop crying. Thank you, Sheepone.
Well, that certainly was a deep sigh.
Oh, good afternoon. Or is it good evening?
I understand. It is a tricky time of day. So, is it a romance that's bothering you?
Huh? Oh, somehow I don't like that whoosh and that thud that follows afterwards.
That whoosh?
And the thud that follows.
So a whoosh and a thud, eh?
Any ideas on the combined training session?
Hit him and break through!
So you'll break through?
Yep, we're facing the regular students after all. It seems like we'll just have to give it a try since we don't know what'll work.
You're right, but it's impolite to go empty-handed. Since they're more experienced, we should be as prepared as possible. That's true. They'll also be in Katie's. The difference between them and the normal Biancas is evident.
Optional parts?
Right. The Bianca's maneuverability can be a weapon. If we enhance the thrusters, I believe we might have a chance of catching our opponents off guard, even though we are at a disadvantage. We just might. I think I'll give that a try.
But you know, if you focus on your settings, that may be another good way to do it, Yayoi. Huh? The way that I see it, your flying style is just so pretty, and it's, I think the word is, it's so refined. Instead of enhancing your maneuverability, make the unit more close to you. That kind of feeling. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying.
Great idea! That's it!
Huh?
Focus on that end. You're saying to increase the responsiveness of the controls, right? That's it, right? Your skill doesn't fundamentally change just through effort, so by creating a setting that matches who you are now, it might work. That's a great suggestion. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, not at all. I'm not really sure why, but it sure feels like the tensions are beginning to rise.
Let's give all the regular students a surprising day.
Do your best, everybody.
Sure.
Hey, come on. Where's the enthusiasm?
I guess they're in their arrogant phase now.
1, 2. Do your best, everybody. Yeah!
Today's the combined training session with the regulars. Go and experience the difference in your levels.
Yes, ma'am.
What just happened here?
This is useless!
It's no contest.
Next, Fujisawa, Roger.
This is me at the present moment today. I'm different from yesterday. Yayoi Fujisawa. I wonder if she's back.
Thanks so much! You won the match, milady! That was just so cool!
Thank you. It was all because of your great advice.
It was all because of me? Because of me?
one for your opponent.
I really ended up with an unbelievable person. But even so...
Let me see how far you've come.
Do your best, Sheepone!
The nose's weight's been redistributed, which means a balance of speed and defense. Roger, ma'am.
I can do this. And she was flying with great precision effortlessly. Her technique was wonderful. Really? You were great out there today. You really think so? Oh, well, I guess. You really were. For you to last 3 whole passes with a Big Force Aya Kamachida as your opponent is totally amazing. And all the regular students were surprised by it, too. Whoa, the prep students at Sheepone was how it felt. You really think so? Okay. As a reward for doing your best today, I'm going to treat you to some special Thai cooking tonight. It's so delicious it'll make you cry. So look forward to it, okay? Huh? Sheepone. I knew that I could do it after the first pass. That I could win on the second pass. I had it all calculated. I did the best I could to calculate it out. But even so, I still close my eyes right...
A little lively around here, hasn't it?
Have you considered what will happen if we fail?
I'm sure we will succeed.
Based on what?
A basis isn't necessary for something you believe in.
Perhaps you're right.
She even went through a zero-G activity practice all by herself.
2 minutes, 20 seconds. Today's top record.
That was incredible, Sheepone. You even surpassed a lady. Thank you, Arisa. But the truth is, I'm still not good enough yet. The record Ayaga set when she was a preparatory student was 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Aha! Now just a minute. Are you declaring her to be your new rival?
All right, you two, enough. This isn't martial arts class.
Sorry, Ms. Layla.
Okay, the next two up. Let's go.
Looks like they're going to pass 4 minutes. Just after the best record gets broken, it seems the worst record will be broken too.
Huh?
Hey, who's that over there?
That's not a spacesuit from the Stellvia, is it?
Huh?
2 minutes, 5 seconds.
She tied the record with Ayaka? Rena, it's you. Ding ding. That's right, you're correct. And so we meet again.
Wow, she's so cute. Where did she come from? Her hair's so cute and curly.
She looks like a little doll.
Things have sort of happened in reverse, but allow me to introduce our new transfer student.
I am Rina Kazamatsuri. I come from Ultima, which is the furthest foundation away from Earth. Her name is Rina. She came all the way from Ultima. Had so far to travel all by herself.
Rina's only 12 years old, but her grades are excellent, so she's been admitted to the program as a preparatory student. Although she's rather young, I have to admit that her abilities are far greater than yours, Jojo.
Huh? Why do I always get picked on?
All right, let's have Kazamatsuri answer this one.
Yes, sir. According to the Kerr-Newman equation, it is stated that as a black hole revolves, it carries an electrical charge.
So the Ultima still doesn't have a preparatory school yet?
That's why classes are so much fun.
Yeah, I imagine they would be. If I was as good as you are, I'd have fun too.
No, try not to be jealous.
Like you're one to talk. Rena beat your score too.
Well, it wasn't just me. She beat everyone's score today.
Geniuses really do exist, don't they? A genius, huh? I wonder if I can compare to a genius. Hey, Sheepon! Do you have any plans after you finish eating? No, I don't. Then after you're done, how about a little match with me? A match with you?
It looks like there's going to be 6 members selected from the regular students for the Great Mission.
I know 4 of them will be with us, but who else?
Possibly Yoko Kusanagi and Rin Tamahana, or maybe Yuko Nishina, or
Shima Katase.
That's right. The prep students could be candidates too.
I doubt it. Just because she did some okay work in Astro Ball.
Care to make a bet on that?
No thanks. It's not worth betting on.
It looks like they've confirmed an unidentified flying object in the area surrounding the Ultima.
So that's the reason why Technical Officer Kazamatsuri's daughter has been left with us.
Yes, I suppose. But with the Great Mission so close at hand...
That's why they decided to bring her here. Because the Ultima is going to receive the second wave first and is so full of press. It seems to be the most suitable move against them.
People who are fatalists believe the end is near. They think the human race is in peril and that everyone should unite.
That can make it difficult for people to understand each other. How's the transfer student?
She's doing just fine. She's the rumored genius girl, all right. Among all the prep students, she's at the top.
Would you say she's encouraging them?
Some of the students seem to be depressed by her ability.
Rank B. Repeat, your grade is rank B. Very good. Rank A. Your grade is rank A. All right! Rank A, I win! Yes, I did it again! So now that makes it 3 wins in a row for me. What do you want to compete in now? You're amazing. I can't compare to you, Rena. Where did you learn to develop such great skills? Huh? Well, I guess it's because I practice a lot. You practice a lot? Yeah, ever since I was just a little kid. The time I've been living on the Ultima is much longer than the amount of time I've ever lived on the Earth. I've mostly lived on the Ultima. Anyway, there aren't very many children living on the Ultima, and the adults are always too busy working. That's why I played on the simulator so much when I was a little girl. To me, zero-G activities in the simulators are just an everyday thing. That's how I got so good. I guess in a way I'm kind of a cheater, aren't I? Wow, Rena has been practicing for such a long time. That's right. There's no way she would be this good if she had just started training. I'm sure Ayaka must have also. Sheepone, have you ever been in a snowball fight? Huh? I've never seen any real snow before, but it falls on the earth, doesn't it? Well, it's not like it falls everywhere. Does it snow where you live? Sometimes. I've had lots of snowball fights. Wow, I've always wanted to play in the snow and have a snowball fight. Then come over and play sometime. We can have a snowball fight together. Sounds like fun. It's a deal. I can teach you how to make all kinds of things too, like a snowman or an igloo or even how to ski. All right. Well, in that case, then I'll have to teach you how to use the Ultima's cool space sports. There's a secret trick to making turns. What you have to do is turn your hips like this to sway. You have to sway? Yeah, like this. Sway. Side to side. Sway, sway. Sway, sway. Side to side. Yeah, that's right. Sway, sway, sway. Sway, sway, sway. Sway, 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 sway. Sway, 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 sway. Sway, 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 sway. Sway, 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 sway.
Because of the Tatsunov generator expansion operations, every block but B is off limits.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be careful. Thanks. All right.
Guess she's doing some independent practice.
Forward thinking, isn't she?
When she looks forward, she only sees in front of her, and when she looks back, that's all she sees.
That's true. It would be much better if she also looked side to side.
Just as she gains confidence, she loses it. And the difference between the two is quite large.
Are you worried about her?
Yes.
Right now, she seems to be either full of herself or full of depression. But somewhere in between, she will increase her own capabilities. They are young, after all.
There isn't anyone who is good right from the start. If I can do it now, then I'd better work hard so I can next time, too. Next time I want to be able to. Win Ayaka! Oh, hello, Yayoi! Do you know where Shibon is?
I believe that she said she was going to practice the joust.
I see. Thanks, Yayoi! That was shallow. I'll try one more time. Who are you? It's Rina! Rina, what are you doing? Practicing with the machine is no fun. Why don't you practice with me? But we're not allowed to. We didn't get the teacher's permission. We can get it later. Rank S. Your grade is rank S. Wow, you're amazing, Rina. Hey, let's do an ultimate style this time. Wait a minute. You're not staying on the course. If you can avoid me for 10 minutes, then we switch positions. Very impressive, Shibon. Now I'm coming after you.
Were you called by Ms. Layla? Yes. She gathered the preparatory student dorm leaders. The transfer student has arrived. She skipped a grade, so of course her grades are excellent, and she's a very energetic girl. She may even be a little like you were a long time ago.
The members chosen for the great mission have been decided. So we thought that we would have you guys, all the heads of the dorms, help out with making the announcements. 5 sheets per person.
It's time for posters again?
It is the tradition.
Was that a Bianca? But this place is supposed to be off limits.
All right, let's spread it out.
Wait a minute. That's all right. This is nothing. Rina, are you okay?
What? There's a Bianca in the work area?
2 Biancas, and one of them appears to be from the Ultima.
Rina Kazumatsuri.
Rina, you have to use your controls. If you don't, soon you'll crash into a generator. I'm trying, but
Can't you be stopped?
We're not getting a signal on our side. The only thing in the area is Katase's Bianca.
Prepare a rescue craft.
Right.
They say it's a Bianca from the Ultima. It must be Rina. And she was against Shibon. Shibon.
It's similar.
back then At this rate, in 40 seconds, she'll collide with it. But before that happens, if I can transfer Rina over here... No! If I fail, then Rina could die! If she stays in her Bianca, at least there's a safety module. She could walk away with just minor injuries. Sheepone, it looks like it's completely hopeless for me. Aren't you gonna get out? You've got to try, because if I can't even get to you, then it's impossible for me to. No, it's not. It is possible. You're Shima Kakase, who made that super shot, and you're my chosen rival. I'm your rival? The whole reason why I came to the Stellvia is because you're here. I chose the Stellvia because I wanted to challenge you, Sheepone. But I don't come close to having that kind of ability. I'm nothing compared to Ayaka or you, Rina. Why don't you start believing in yourself, Sheepone? If you don't even believe in yourself, then believe me when I say, in my eyes, you're the only one I regard as my rival. Believe in the teachers that chose you to be an Astro Ball player. Believe in the viewers who got completely absorbed in the way you played. You have to believe in me, Sheepone, like the way I believe in you.
she gonna rescue her? That's dangerous. If it goes wrong, the two of them will...
We have got to match up our timing. Just one more time. I've got to remain calm.
There she goes.
Come to me now. Yes, I got her.
This is bad. They have way too much velocity. They're going to impact.
Here we go.
I remember, there was that method. Ayaka, did you? Back then when we... It doesn't matter now anyway, never mind.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
We're glad you came back. I'll determine your punishment tomorrow, but for now, you two should rest.
We're so happy that you're safe now, Rena.
Welcome back home.
Thanks. It's good to be home, huh?
Well, Sheepone, I have some very good news for you, our big brave hero.
What? What is it?
Sheepone has officially been chosen to be a member of the Great Mission.
Oh, me?
Wow, that's incredible, Sheepone.
How wonderful. Congratulations.
See, didn't I tell you? You're totally amazing, Sheepone. You really think so?
There were 6 people chosen from Stellvia, the Big Four, Sheepone, and also...
Kota Otoyama. But why was he chosen to be one of the members?
You're not convinced?
His grades are rank C. Among the regular students, there are several who have rank A averages.
Almost everything about Otoyama is rank C. He's average in virtually every subject, the difficult ones and easy ones alike.
But perhaps it's just a coincidence then.
Here, let me show you something very interesting.
What's that?
This is Kota Otoyama's vision. I knew that you, of all people, would understand how amazing it is.
Kota Otoyama, congratulations! Rank S. Your grade is rank S.
Wow. I can't believe how exciting this is. I can't believe you were actually selected to be one of the chosen members. But I don't have any self-confidence. I don't believe it. Are you still playing that old record? But you'll be able to see the second wave up close and personal. This is a huge honor, so just be happy about it, okay? Okay. If you're a boy, please identify yourself.
Approximately 40 astronomical units between the Ultima's current position and the solar system.
At its current speed, it will take the second wave approximately 50 hours to traverse 40 astronomical units.
However, 5 hours had already passed before the video transmission arrived on the Earth. Therefore, there are only 45 hours remaining. There are some concerns about the state of the Ultima, whose construction had been delayed.
Shima-chan.
Final check for all generators on board the Stellvia are now complete. They are all a go.
Final check for each sub-generator at L3, L4, L5, and Luna complete. They are all a go.
Estimated time till the second wave makes contact with the Earth, December 19th, 4:37 a.m., Solar System Standard Time.
Notify all sections immediately. The Stellvia side of the Great Mission will be starting right on time and according to schedule on the 19th of this month at the stroke of midnight. Begin the countdown.
Countdown. Beginning.
Due to the shock that is estimated to arrive following the impact, please properly brace all fragile objects accordingly. In addition, we ask that you do not rush to the shelters, but rather take your time. The doors to each shelter will be open until 11 p.m. tomorrow night. Repeat, due to the shock that is estimated to arrive following the impact,
Is Rena all right? Both of her parents are on the Ultima, aren't they?
That's what I heard, but I wonder. Her face looks so pale this morning, I just don't know.
Being extremely sensitive can have the opposite effect. But because the second wave hasn't passed all the way through the solar system yet, we don't really know if the Ultima is safe or not.
Yeah, that's right. As her friends, I think that we should just quietly watch over her.
Okay, Dai, easy for you to say.
Hey!
Huh?
Pierre!
I'm sorry.
They said we're going to help out with something else this afternoon. Who did?
Got a bad feeling about this.
I object to any more heavy labor!
Good. All right, Katase, you're next. It's time for you to fire your field generator.
Yes, ma'am, all right.
It's all right, Katase. Don't be frightened. Fire!
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no, Shima.
I know I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Once again, your duties will take place inside of the Great Wall, the barrier that will completely cover the Earth and the Moon. When any localized sections of the barrier become weak and are penetrated, you are expected to react immediately. Therefore, everyone has to be familiar with a flying plan specific to your team. Now, the first wave from 189 years ago was electromagnetic, but the second wave is made up of pieces of the star that had exploded. According to our plan, the barrier won't be penetrated, but we don't know for sure. So in any case, we have to be prepared. We have mobilized the spacecraft that are able to fly from all of the other bases. The problem is the only crafts that can cover the enormous 350,000-kilometer radius are the extremely maneuverable Aura Avis machines. Which means that you are all, in fact, the last and final shield to defend the human race for the Earth. Good luck with your missions, everyone. That's all for now.
Katase.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think it is that you're so afraid of? It's true that even a single Aura Avis machine is valuable, but you're only a student at this point. Your main goal should be to acquire the experience that you need.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't want to go out there, you don't have to. Think about it.
Everybody's already gone back now.
Hey, sis, how you doing? It's good to see ya.
Well, everything's just the same here. I'm doing fine, really. I've been great.
Well, you are following up as a leader in Astro Ball by being the only prep student to participate in a great mission. It's been crazy here. Your face is constantly in the news all across Japan and the world. You're like the biggest star in the whole solar system.
Well, just leave it to me. But more importantly, how's everything going there? Why haven't you taken shelter yet?
No rush, I guess. Our assigned shelter's right here in the neighborhood. So we're just here cleaning up the house to the last minute.
Doing what? It would be better for you to just hurry up and leave already. And then Chi-chan's dawdling around whining, isn't she?
Well, Dad's asleep right now, but Mom's still awake. Do you want to talk to her?
That's all right. I mean, Chi-chan hasn't even called me once yet. I have nothing to say to someone who acts like that.
Come on now, would you knock it off already, big sis?
Knock what off?
Come on, give it a rest, will ya? Oh, well, never mind. More importantly, what's wrong? Why are you calling all of a sudden? Did something bad happen?
No, I was just wondering if you guys had taken shelter yet. That's why I called.
Dad said that he was maybe going to call you tomorrow.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow I have to stand by from early on in the morning. I won't be able to take any calls.
Oh, in that case, I'll go wake Dad up.
That's okay, Misato. You don't have to do that. I'm sure Dad's tired. The day after tomorrow, we'll be able to call each other as much as we want.
But big sister...
Everything's gonna be fine. Just be sure to remember to tell Dad to call me the day after tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, then. Hurry up and go to the shelter, okay? After all, the Earth is in more danger than Stellvia is. Gotta go. Good night.
Wait, big sis!
So Shima-chan said she was doing all right?
She said to call her the day after tomorrow.
I see. Okay, then. Let's call her when the day after tomorrow comes.
Yeah.
Huh? Otoyama?
Understand. Why do we have to do this?
No. I mean, isn't this robot supposed to be classified?
It doesn't matter if it's classified. You guys came here without permission, remember? We don't have enough people to help out as it is, so just quit complaining and get it locked down.
Oh, great. So we're the ones who get punished now just so we can be used.
That's right.
Pierre, my lady! You guys take care of the waste next, okay?
Okay! What's the matter, Yayoi?
Where are Daichan and Akira?
What incredible output. Even 10 times the power of a Bianca wouldn't touch this.
Which means its vast size isn't just for show. Oh, the arms and legs can move.
Just what I'd expect from a giant robot. No slacking off! Fire! Yes, sir! Yeah!
Oh, great, they're doing it.
Oh! Hey, Sheepone, aren't you feeling very good? I'm just fine, Rena, really I am. Is it alright for you two to be idling around in here just before the mission?
We were told to stand by in our rooms till tomorrow morning. But when we went back to the school, Mr. James told us that all of you guys had come over here. So what exactly are you doing here?
Take a look for yourself. We're locking down a giant robot. It would be awful if this thing were to fall over.
But since it's a giant robot, can't you make it sit down or something?
It's impossible to activate anything as dangerous as this inside of the hangar. And please don't insult it by calling it a giant robot. It does have a proper name, you know, which is the Gigantic Actimosoma Test Unit 1 Infinity.
Gigantic?
Once again, the name is Gigantic Actimosoma Test Unit 1 Infinity.
Oh, right! It's the Envy! From now on, we're going to call you Envy!
Oh, there she goes again.
Mr. Shirogane, do you know what the Infinity is going to be used for? Yeah, I'd like to know too.
It'll be used for battle.
Huh?
All of the containers lined up over there are filled with the weapon options this thing uses.
All of those?
The Infinity will be used for battle against who?
Against human beings.
Huh?
This enormous thing was created specifically for a time when the Earth goes to war with the other planets.
A war over what? What would cause a war like that?
Differences in resources, immigration, trade, economics, religion, and ideologies. If you think about it, there are plenty of reasons, really. There just haven't been any that serious yet.
Wow, that's a pretty unpleasant thought, don't you think?
Very unpleasant indeed.
But I don't understand. Why is something like that here?
The guys back on Earth built it, but they weren't able to handle it because it ended up being over specifications. It's impossible to test it out back on Earth, so for now they've just decided to leave it with us.
But it sort of feels like it's useless just standing there with lame arms and legs. The face seems like it's lacking something too.
Save your comments for the person responsible for designing it. Well, the best thing to do for now is to store it away safely. We've got the great mission to think about.
Sheepone, Oh, man. That lecture sure put a damper on the day. The sunset is completely ruined now. Arisa, what are we doing here in the park? We're just taking a little walk, that's all. But why? Don't ask me why, you little nut. You're so depressed lately. What's happened to you? The evidence is plain to see by the expression on your face, so you might as well confess or I'm not letting you go. Arisa! Did you confess your feelings to Kota and get the old I'm sorry routine? No, not at all. That's not it at all. I'm scared, that's all. Scared of what? A great mission is dangerous enough, but there's also a chance that when I think about the thought of failing, my whole body just raises up all of a sudden and I don't know what to do. Sheepone. When I'm out there, it's all up to me, and if I fail or make the smallest mistake, someone could die. That could be Miss Layla or anyone else. Who knows, it could even be Kota. And when I think about that, Time to get a hold of yourself, Shimakata-se! What kind of silly nonsense are you talking about? The Great Mission isn't just a plan that would allow for something awful to happen if you alone make a blunder, right? That's true, but all you have to do is make sure that you don't get hurt, and that you get to observe the event of the century right from your box seat. After all, no one's expecting you to do anything more than that. You really think so? Yes, I do! You're the preparatory student that's representing all of us, so stay sharp. Oh no, please don't get me!
Yes, Commander. Mr. Hutter is turning off the power right now. Once that is finished, the campus's temporary shutdown will be complete. Oh, yes, just fine. Everything's all right here, Dean. I mean Base Commander. But please, let's concentrate on the great mission, sir. Yes, goodbye.
My goodness, the Dean certainly is a person with a lot of worries. I understand that he loves the campus, but his priorities seem to be out of order.
Mr. Hutter, I've got to hand it to you. You're just as calm as always. It's almost like you have no emotions at all.
Why, thank you, Richard. I think I'll take that as a compliment. But I'm not the only one who's calm under these circumstances.
Currently, in the southern hemisphere, which had taken a great amount of damage from the first wave, almost everyone has already completed their retreat.
Even though the end of the world might be coming in a day, everyone seems to be calmly taking action. It's surprising how truly rational the human race can be in the face of a crisis.
For the past 189 years, 7 generations of people have been devoting themselves to this day alone. They accept it as the fate they have been dealt, so therefore there's no need for them to panic all of a sudden.
You mean no matter how frightening the circumstance is, they become accustomed?
If there's ever a time when the human race is forced to question the true value of civilization, It'll be a long time in the future once we've passed through this ordeal.
I see what you mean.
To the future of the human race.
Yes, to the future.
A ladder? The only one who would do something as troublesome as this is Chi-chan.
To Shima-chan, I'm sorry for arguing with you. It's just that I'm so afraid of you getting hurt in outer space that I can't help myself. After all, I know that you always try to do your best, and sometimes you even try too hard. But because you're you, I believe that you'll do your absolute best, and surely become a splendid space pilot before coming home. Please come home for winter vacation. I'll make all of your favorite foods and we'll be waiting. Love, Chiaki.
Oh, Mom. I will do my best, I promise. I'll do my very best, okay? Papa. Mama. I've gotta go.
We've passed the 15 hours remaining mark.
Please begin the final tests for all stations.
Hi! All residents have completed their retreat to the shelters.
Order of these machine pilots, please begin boarding your crafts.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1.
Begin the mission now.
Beginning the mission.
Opening the Great Wall.
Order of these squadrons, launch!
The moment of contact is nearly upon us now.
30 seconds. 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6.
It's almost here.
The second wave has made contact.
Beautiful.
All systems operating normally.
Impact absorption rate is 100%. The operation was a success.
We're in luck, huh, Shima?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I guess waiting for the wave to pass is all that's left.
That's right.
Is something wrong?
What's that? What in the world is going on here?
Report our current status. Is the Great Wall functioning correctly?
It's currently operating at 105%. However, several objects have penetrated it.
All Order of these formations, proceed with interception now.
Roger!
Time to show off our training. Protect the generators at all costs.
Roger!
According to calculations, didn't they predict the Great Wall wouldn't get penetrated?
Truth is stranger than fiction. Was that the right one?
Not at all.
But it's a good chance to show off our skills, isn't it?
That's true. Go!
They've spread out.
So what exactly is this?
This is live data about the state of the mission.
Again, with this accessing of the main server, you'll get us all expelled this time.
Seems like there's a lot that got through the Great Wall. But when any matter hits the barrier, it loses a lot of speed and quite a bit of mass, so they're smaller than they were. It looks like the Ora Avis fleet has everything in complete control for now.
How are Sheepone and the others doing out there?
Eyes front, Katase! Quit daydreaming, Katase! Put up a barrier already, or you'll get hurt!
Yes, right!
Good job, just like that, Shima-chan.
Thanks a lot, Kota. He's incredible.
This is 0304. My propulsion unit was hit. I've lost control. I'm about to collide with a meteor. I can't stop this.
Wait, Shima! Oh no, Katase!
Katase's unit was damaged.
What?
Let me see. Get out of the way. All right. Her unit was only scraped. It says that Kota's escorting her, and they're heading back here.
Oh, man.
That was scary.
I'll go and meet Sheepone at the Bianca hangar right now. Oh, I'll go too. Wait a minute, Rena.
The station's internal systems have restarted. Damage report.
The Great Wall is managing to take the brunt of the shockwave itself, so the damage is due only to small meteors.
We're confirming the effect on the Earth now. However, one generator at L4 and two at L5 have been struck by meteors, and several people have been injured.
And how's the moon?
Several meteors have fallen on its surface, but the underground city is unharmed.
Assign half of the Ora Avis fleet to circle the moon's perimeter and keep it defended.
Roger.
It seems we'll get through all of this somehow.
As long as nothing else happens, yes, that's most likely.
Whoa. Hey, Katase!
Miss Katase!
Mr. Shirogane,
Katase, are you all right?
Are you hurt?
I'm all right. Hey, Sheepone! Kota!
Hey, it's you guys.
Just a second, all of you. What are you doing in a place like this?
Sheepone! Thank goodness you're okay. Sheepone! Hey, well, what do you know? You're safe and sound. You had me worried, Shima Katase. You little nut. Huh? Hey, what's wrong? I thought that I could do... that I would be able to do my best today, but I didn't do anything well. And I had to come back to Stellvia without accomplishing anything. Poor Sheepone.
Hey, what are you talking about? You saved a fellow pilot, and you managed to come back uninjured on top of that. You've done really well, Katase. You should be very proud of yourself.
Mr. Shirogane, oh, so you do say good things every once in a while.
Hey, I say good things like that all the time. You should pay more attention.
Good boy, Professor.
Huh?
Sir! What was that just now? What is happening out there?
What's this?
The giant meteor's diameter is 100. It's on a collision course with the Earth.
Order all units within possible striking distance to attack now!
This seems somewhat pointless.
The target's too massive. Beams like these won't do anything.
At this rate, it'll head straight for Earth.
But isn't there anything else that we can do?
The Ora Avis machine's firepower is ineffective. Destroying the target is impossible.
3 generators at L4 and 2 at L5 have already been struck by meteors. The Great Wall's output is declining.
Commander, the hole in the barrier is so big that the Great Wall's balance is going to deteriorate. At this rate, the Great Wall will collapse!
Commander, there must be something we can still do.
Damn it. The meteor and the hole in the barrier are too big. The Aura Avisas are useless.
The Aura Avisas are useless? Then what's going to happen?
The Earth will be destroyed by the meteor. If the barrier fails, then for the moon, the colonies, and us, it's over.
It can't be.
Then that means that we'll all die. If we use that, we might be able to do something.
Use that?
Is it possible?
Well, it's certainly powerful enough. But it will require preparation in order to be operated.
Commander, there's an emergency message from the campus.
A message from the school?
It's heavy.
We're supposed to undo everything this time.
It was all for nothing.
What did you say? You know, the giant thing that we received from the Earth. In order for it to function with its gigantic humanoid form, the entire thing is fitted with gravitational wave generators. And if we open up every single one, we might be able to close up that hole in the barrier.
Shirogane. Very good. We were just thinking exactly the same thing on our end. But the problem is the time and hands needed to prepare it for launch, and the control system is yet to be tested.
The controls have been made into a 2-seater with the functions split. In approximately 10 minutes or so, it will become fully functional, in the loosest sense of the word, at least.
But, Mr. Hutter, what about the pilots?
We can pilot it, sir.
And you are?
I'm a prep student, Kota Otoyama.
And I'm Shima Katase.
But you're both only preparatory students.
All of our able pilots are currently out, if you recall. If we called someone back, they wouldn't make it.
Are you suggesting we leave the fate of the entire Earth in the hands of these children?
Commander, we are out of alternatives. Even if the chances are slim, let's stake our lives on it and at least try. I'm asking you to please believe in the students.
We have no time to hesitate.
Anyone will be adequate. Just get the controls over there started up. Prepare the Infinity for launch now.
Yes, sir. All right, everyone, we're cleared to go. Hurry up over there. We don't have much time.
Yes, sir.
That's Infi's custom beam cannon.
Wow, it's huge.
It's in the 3rd container over there, so go use Infi to pick it up. That's the tool you'll be using to destroy the giant meteor. Take this, the manual.
All right, this is the last one. We're finished here. You can lift it up.
Hey, Professor, we're done with everything.
Sir, we have completed detaching all the wires off the Infinity.
Thank you for everything, Shirogane. Now clear everyone out of there as soon as you can.
Roger.
All sections, complete your final checks.
What's that?
It's a lucky charm.
I see. All right, shall we go now?
The interior of the S room will now become a vacuum.
The Infinity is heading towards the 7th hatch.
The 3rd elevator's gate is now open for entry.
The Infinity is on the hatch. All gates are closing.
All systems are go.
The Infinity is being lifted up.
Launch preparations are all okay.
Beginning countdown now. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Infinity, take off!
Amazing. Is this the world that Otoyama can see?
They're ordering us to withdraw?
What is going on?
What's that? Could that be...
The blaster's been connected to Infi.
Locking on to the target now.
The energy loading is... Oh, right here. It's okay.
No obstacles between us and the target. Here we go, Shima-chan.
Right.
Firing now!
Incredible.
Explosion confirmed. The meteor has been successfully destroyed. Yeah! All right.
Let's go, Shima.
Okay. Please take care of the fragments for us.
Shimakatase?
Release all gravity generators now!
Activating release.
Get ready to open the field now!
Field creation sequence ready.
Now generate the field!
Generating the field.
Here we go, Shima-chan.
Okay.
The Infinity is done extending its barrier.
All that's left is to see how long it'll hold up.
Let's believe in the good luck of those two children out there.
The unit's temperature is rising. It just passed 35 degrees Celsius.
And how are the generators doing?
All of the generators are functioning normally, but several of them appear to have exceeded their load limit.
Now let's find out who has more patience.
What's going on?
The light has disappeared.
The flow is stopping.
We have confirmation. The second wave has completely passed. The great mission's a success!
It's over. The second wave is finally over, Shima-chan.
You really gave your all today. Nice, Katase.
Commander, we've regained communication with both the Mars and Venus areas. Both appear to be fine.
There's also a transmission from Ultima. All hands appear to be fine there, too.
That's great news, Rita. You must be so relieved to hear that.
That one girl saved the entire world by herself.
I'm impressed. The new students this year are something else.
You're wrong. The world was saved by all of us. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers.
Is that from Charlie V?
It's Henry.
Whoa, what the heck's that?
This might be hard to believe, but isn't that an aurora?
What? Really? Wow, this is the first time I've
See, so who are you trying to hit on this time, Pierre? You can always tell just by the way you're shaking.
I am not shaking!
You're so obvious.
What? Who is? Who's he hitting on?
Shut up! Both of you, shut up!
You're blushing.
I wonder what color it is. Huh? I want to see a lot more of outer space. I want to see way beyond this.
So the preparatory students are finally going to see their own outer space, huh? Yes. As you know, this is going to be much harder for them than their first flight was. The DLS isn't based on reason, after all. That's true. In any case, I don't want them to be rash. That could end up being disastrous. Although I suppose that's why we're there to support them, right? But the preparatory students this year might be more outstanding than we expected them to be. Huh? The way that they were able to handle that crisis out of the blue was very impressive. Come on, let's get going. We can't set a good example as the assistants if we're late.
Once you have completely mastered the DLS, you'll be able to feel outer space more closely. Today will be your first step in doing that. I believe you already know quite well the difference between a simulation and actual practice. All units, try and fly at your own pace. 2 members from the Big Four will keep an eye on you. It's all right if you happen to bump your Biancas a little. Every unit will get a complete system check and undergo maintenance later on. All right then, begin!
I don't understand any of this stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna barf.
kinds of information. It makes the invisible become visible. You have to feel the information.
The ever-impressive Big Four. That's a splendid show of skill. When you master the DLS, your machine truly maneuvers like a part of your own body.
Next, right? Yes, ma'am. Wait a minute. What is this? The sensation is similar to
Release all gravity generators. Here we go, Shima-chan.
Kota Otoyama. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking about?
Katase, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. Nothing at all, ma'am.
You'll be all right. It's just like having a little case of motion sickness. Like it says, the DLS is a system that links directly to you.
Okay.
Anyone would feel bad having compressed information relayed directly into the brain via their optic nerve. Don't worry. You'll get used to it soon enough. I'm going to the B3 classroom next. Okay, see you later. Right.
Oh, thank you very much for everything you did earlier.
Sure, you're welcome. She was magnificent.
Huh?
Miss Katase. Yayoi, did you give her any advice?
No, I didn't.
I see.
Oh, really? Well, this is very impressive.
What is?
Katase. On her first DLS trial, just out of the blue, she's in the top 10.
Ah, this means the regular students can't let their guard down. Once they're using the same system, it doesn't matter if they're regular or prep students. The Katies are superior when it comes to machine performance. If they lose to a Bianca, then it would be a disgrace to the regular students.
Kota Otoyama. He's at rank C again, is he?
Man, I still feel so spaced out.
Ah, don't be pathetic. What's to become of you if you're going to give up that easily?
Don't tease me just because you're suited for this.
All I keep hearing are the complaints of a loser.
Hey, are you going to be all right?
I guess. Kota, is there a trick to it?
Huh?
Yeah, you know, the DLS. If there's a trick to it, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
Rita-chan, here you go. Sheephorn. Thank you. Sure. Rita-chan, you're supposed to be going home soon, right? That's right. After all, now that the second wave has passed, it's time. Even if you do go back to the Ultima, there's no school there. So why not use this as a chance to transfer here? I wonder if the third wave or something will come. Even if that did happen, Sheephorn could take it out with Envy. You know? Just the rest of this month, huh?
Hey.
Hey there.
Are you all alone?
Well, can't you tell just by looking?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey.
If this is some kind of joke, then I've had enough.
This is no joke. It's the DLS. When you're using it, it's best to try to get out of your head. You gotta give the sensation over to your body. That's what Kota told me.
Everybody's so amazing. Sheephorn is, and so is Milady. We all started the same at first, but now it feels like they've got a pretty big lead on me.
Doesn't your neck get tired looking up like that all the time? I think you might find it a little more comfortable if you tried looking forward. Just kidding. Sometimes I have something good to say. This doesn't happen often, so you'd better be grateful.
She was magnificent. Yayoi, did you give her any advice?
Good morning. Hey, so you're all alone?
Yeah, Arisa went over to the co-op.
I took a look at the bulletin board. It's pretty incredible. You're in the top 10 of the whole class.
It seems similar somehow.
Similar to what?
Similar to the sensation when you and Infi were in motion. That might be it.
Huh?
But why do you think that is, Otoyama? Actually, you should be able to control it much better than I can.
Oh, yeah, now I see what you mean. I wonder why.
You really do go at your own pace, Otoyama.
Yesterday I tried as hard as I could. I did the same thing that we did in Infi. But I can't understand it either.
Guess we're both confused.
Just thinking about it is useless, so I don't think about it.
Breakfast from the oven is the best, the best. So that girl was her? Yeah, Shima Katase. What's with her? She's completely normal. She seems slow to me.
There's been talk about Shima Katase skipping a grade. Did you hear anything about it?
It's not improbable.
Oh.
It's no joke. She might really be a genius.
That's true. There hasn't been a preparatory student who skipped a grade since Ayaka.
Geniuses do exist. Yes, you're right. I bet you she doesn't have to work at all and she can still do anything that she wants. It's not fair. I'm jealous. I wish I'd been born a genius. Then you could have all the fun you want. Yeah, a rose-colored life.
You should be aware of your own imperfections before pointing out those of others. There's no such thing as geniuses in this world. The you that came to the Stellvia, what was it that you were seeking? And what were you aiming for? The question to ask yourself is, where's the real you now?
What? You gotta be kidding!
You're exaggerating.
Really? What do you mean? Getting called on by one of the big four is totally incredible! Oh, yes, I'd have to agree with you on that. Miss Katase, if you would be alright with it, we would like for you to join the big four. What are you gonna do if that's what they want to talk about? Miss Machida doesn't sound like that! Yes, she does! Oh, no, she doesn't!
So what do you think she wants to talk about?
Gosh, Yui, I really don't know. We only spoke for just a moment in the hallway a little while ago. She asked me if I would come talk to her after school. You may have been chosen as a candidate to succeed them. That's because you're so awesome! In any case, you are hereby ordered to report every last aspect of your discussion. You understand? Roger. I promise to report every detail. What's wrong, Yayoi?
Oh, nothing really. Never mind.
Well, you're acting strange. I'm beginning to look forward to this. But what will I do if all of a sudden I'm so nervous I can't even speak? Cover it up by laughing. But then she'll think that I'm just a big bubblehead or something and get mad at me.
What do you see?
Hello, sir. Guess I was spacing out.
I can see that. It just so happens that I, too, have a similar interest in the very same things that you see.
Don't worry. There's no need to be nervous.
Oh, you're right. I shouldn't be so nervous. Sorry about that.
And there's no need to apologize either. After all, I'm just a normal student like you.
Huh? You're much more than that. You're an amazing person, Miss Machida, and everyone looks up to you. You're incredibly smart, a great pilot, and you're beautiful. But me, I'm nothing more than a kid. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up.
Miss Katase, why did you decide to come into space?
Because I wanted to see the stars normally.
Normally?
That's right, like this. I wanted to be able to look at them straight ahead instead of looking up.
So perhaps there was no special desire for you to be a pilot then?
Oh, perhaps not.
I see.
But now I feel challenged to get even better than ever. Better and better. Honestly, at first I thought that it was outrageous for me to even think about aiming for the Space Academy. But I'm so glad I came here. I'm really glad that I came here. Every day is such a challenge and it's so much fun.
Miss Katase, space isn't supposed to be a place where you come to have fun.
Yes. Have you seen Shippon? Not yet, but she called and she said that she was going to have a little independent training session with Miss Machida. What's wrong, milady? It might be.
Every unit will system check and undergo maintenance later on.
It can't be.
What's the matter?
Please, don't mind Shipone, or she'll be destroyed by Miss Machida. Understand? Because Ayaka Machida, that's the kind of person she is.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm all ready, Miss Machida. Incredible. She just hit me twice in that one single pass. I came because I wanted to see the stars normally. I would like to develop my own personal potential. I can still do this. She must be stopped. Shipone is going to... Please stop her. I'm in trouble. It's an emergency. Stop. I want to get better and better. I want to improve myself.
How despicable, Miss Machida!
Kota Otoyama? A pass? Why not? That's no fun. What about you, Dai-chan?
Huh? I'm not so sure about that. Hey, what about you, Pierre?
Forget it, don't ask me. Speaking of sweethearts, what about you, Kota? You know what I mean. Didn't the nurse come and see you recently?
Wow. Oh, really, the nurse?
No. Wait a minute. That was an amazing feat, the way you went up against Miss Machida of the Big Four. She says she became a fan after that.
Oh, right. Ko is the big popular guy now.
Come on, you know that's not true. They say a clever hawk hides his talons, like those who know the most say the least.
Yeah, well, at best, we're nothing more than the hawk's hidden talons.
I think you mean we're red peppers.
Gotta admit, you did pulverize Ayaka Machida.
That's true. You treated her just like a little kid, you know?
All right, now how about we join in?
There's no need to worry about her.
Leave it to me.
Fine, I'll leave it to you. I mean about Ayaka Machida.
What do you mean?
This isn't the first time that Ayaka's done something like this.
You're not implying that the injuries you had were...
Say, Shipone.
Yes?
Go get the pumpkin, please.
Oh, right. So, what do you think? What's that, a panda? No! It's supposed to be a cutout of me!
At first, I thought that it was just an accident. But as I laid there in the hospital bed and thought about what happened, I began to think there was no mistaking the fact that she had done it on purpose. Although I really hated myself for even thinking such a thing. However, unfortunately, it looks as though I was right. I'm so sorry, Shipone. If only I had realized it sooner, then maybe this wouldn't have ever happened to...
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. But more importantly, what about you, Yayoi?
Everything's all right now. After all, that happened over 2 years ago. I can't cut it.
Merry Christmas! Well, hello there, you beautiful young lady. Is there something special that you would like from Santa Claus? I've got just about everything you can imagine right here in this sack. Would you like a baby doll? Or how about a new dress? Maybe you'd like a ring.
I want a hand.
You want a hand? Well, that's certainly an unusual request.
What I'm saying is that we don't have enough help. We could use an extra hand to finish up with the decorating and cooking as well.
They say the mysterious flying objects appeared again.
Where? Somewhere near the Ultima?
The great mission is over, and everything was a success, so what could be the disturbance now?
It's not exactly a disturbance, right?
If not, then what is it?
Who knows?
The Ultimas sure had a tough time. They say that they've confirmed abnormal responses, even in the areas where the supernova passed.
I suppose that means even though the great mission was a big success, not everything out there is entirely okay yet.
There we go, I'm done.
That's great. Good work, Ren.
Hey, I know. Why don't the three of us go out and celebrate, since tomorrow's a holiday?
Sorry, but I already have plans for tonight.
What?
Of course, after all, tonight is Christmas Eve.
But you said you had a breakup.
We did break up, and now I have a special date with someone new.
I didn't know that!
Because I didn't tell you. Okay, I gotta run. Be sure to lock up.
But, hey!
You two take care. Have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas.
And I disagree. Expulsion is too heavy of a punishment.
At this point, it still isn't quite definite that it will be that. It all depends on the upcoming inquiry. There's still a chance this verdict will be overturned.
Inquiry?
There's a question as to whether or not she intentionally injured student Yayoi Fujisawa 2 years ago.
Yayoi Fujisawa? Now I understand.
Even though the great mission is over now, I'm afraid that things haven't gotten much easier.
So how's everything there? Are you enjoying Christmas time, Rena?
Your mother and I bought you a very special present.
I think Rena looks a lot like her mother, but the shape of her eyebrows are just like her dad's. Oh, really? I thought they were just drawn like that.
Didn't you say this video was made 4 hours ago?
5 hours ago.
Yeah, the Ultima is really far away from us. It takes 5 hours just to get a phone call.
All right, then. We have to hang up now.
Have a Merry Christmas. We miss you.
Would you like to reply?
Of course.
Recording. Please start your message after the tone.
Hello there. It's me, Rena. Classes are over and it's winter vacation now. Everyone's getting ready to have a combination Christmas party and a farewell party for me, too. Hi, we are everyone. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi!
Hello there!
All right, then. I gotta go and pick up all of the drinks we ordered.
Come on, guys. You're not gonna make Milady carry them by herself.
Of course not. Obviously, she'll need my help carrying them, right, Yayoi?
You still haven't finished making the tree decorations.
That's all right. I'll help her. What? You're going, Kota?
Thanks, Kota.
No problem. You're welcome. Now I feel jealous.
Great! They've got the drinks covered, and all the cooking's done now. So all that's left are the decorations. Oh, I almost forgot. I still have to borrow a star from upperclassman Shojin.
A star?
That's right. A star. What? You're all sold out?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone just bought a bag full of all the stars we have left in stock.
If we can't find a star to put on top of the tree, then it just won't look right. Aww.
I may have something similar.
Oh, hey, it's you!
Actually, I have a collection of several in my room.
Oh, really? Several?
Why does upperclassman Shojin have so many stars in his room?
I don't know.
He's a very mysterious person, that's for sure.
I think all of the members of the Big Four are strange people.
Upperclassman Najima's strange, too. I've never heard her speak normally.
Upperclassman Kent seems upstanding, though.
They say that his hobby is going to deserted houses.
Wow, wasn't that? Hey, Sheepone. That's it. I'll go to upperclassman Shojin's room. Why, Sheepone?
Well, maybe she's in love with Shojin or something.
But that couldn't be true. So this is the star?
You can paint it if you want to. Is one star going to be enough?
Oh, yes.
Very well.
Shojin? Do you know anything about what happened to Miss Ayaka Machina?
There's nothing to worry about. She was the one at fault.
Will you please tell me? It doesn't look like she's been back to school since it happened. I was hoping that she wasn't planning on quitting.
I can't speak for her, but it hasn't been decided yet. It looks like she may be expelled.
Christmas is the same even up here in space.
Yeah, it sure is. The only thing that I really miss about it is that we can't have a white Christmas.
This year, it'll be a red Christmas.
I suppose you're right, but a red Christmas may be nice too.
Huh? Did you notice that Shima-chan didn't seem very happy?
Well,
Did something happen?
I have to be honest. Shipon could really use your support right now. You see, Kota, she... Oh my.
Hello, Kent. How are you? Can I talk to you for a minute? It's about Ayaka Machida.
Welcome back. Where's the lady?
She ran into an acquaintance while we were on our way. She'll be back a little later.
So, was that a guy or a girl?
It was a guy.
Oh, no!
Where do you think you're going? No slacking!
Where'd Shima-chan go?
Huh? Yeah, where did she go, you guys?
I don't know. I haven't seen her.
She's been gone for a while.
Hope she's not lost.
I know, it's happened before. Recently, it took her 2 whole hours just to find her way back from the library.
That sounds like Shipon.
That's true. I'm gonna go look for her. Although we're called the Big Four, Ayaka is 2 years younger than us. Even if her grades are the same, I think she often overextends herself. Is it true your accident 2 years ago was really deliberately caused by Ayaka?
Pretty straightforward, aren't you?
It looks like she's going to be expelled. But if this was found to be the first indiscretion, they say they might be able to take extenuating circumstances into consideration.
So then her future will be decided based primarily on my testimony. But there's just no way. How could I possibly forgive her?
I don't understand. I wonder if I ever did something that was bad to upset Miss Machida. Why else would she do something like that? Oh, Toyama.
So, this is where you've been hiding, huh? What's wrong?
They say she's under indefinite suspension.
Miss Machida? So it is bothering you. I knew it.
It would bother anyone. I can't believe someone I know would do something like that. It's really scary.
You feel scared?
I just can't figure out what would drive Miss Machida to do something like that. And when I started thinking about it, I thought that maybe there are other people out there who hate me the way Miss Machida does. And even though tonight is Christmas Eve, and Rina-chan's going away party, I just can't get into the mood.
Then let's go.
Huh?
You and me.
Yes, Kent? It's all right. You don't have to worry about me. What are you two doing here?
Hello, Miss Machida.
You should be careful. Your door was unlocked.
What is it? What do you want?
Well, you see, I just wanted to know. Miss Machida, why did you...
Why what? Why did I try to injure you, you mean? You're a bit meaner than I had imagined, so I guess you're planning on making me tell you.
I didn't mean to pressure you.
Please answer her question. I think it's the least you can do, right, Miss Machida?
All right, then. I thought that you were getting too close to me, so I tried to knock you down. That's all there is to it. That's what I've been doing until now. It was the same with Yayoi. That wasn't an accident either. What we really should call it is an incident.
But still, I don't understand why.
Because I didn't want to lose, that's why. Not to Yayoi, not to you, not to anyone. Can't you see? I couldn't afford to lose a match. I have to be able to live up to my own reputation.
Is that what matters to you? Is it really that important to you to get good grades and to always be the winner?
I'm sure you don't understand. It's taken me a while to understand, but when I lost to you, I finally realized just how petty my pride was.
What do you mean?
People like you are what are known as true geniuses. At best, I'm just a prodigy. I buckled down and kept practicing much harder than anyone else did. It's really kind of sad. That's all I can say.
Let's go.
No, wait. Thank you very much, Miss Ayaka. I mean it. Thank you for being so honest with me. Kota and Shipon have been gone for so long.
They must have gone out on a date.
No way!
Don't you think so?
I don't know. What do you think, Akira?
Could it be?
I don't think so. Dai just has a big imagination. Wouldn't you agree, Yayoi? Yayoi?
Hey! I can't find my Santa suit anywhere, you guys!
Merry Christmas!
You? Yayoi? I want to know. Tell me what happened 2 years ago. Did you try to rescue me back then, Miss Ayaka? It was Shimakatase. She found a way to rescue the girl. But for some reason, I wasn't able to save you. There are things that she can do that I simply can't. I know that she's better than me at the joust. She was even better than me during the Great Mission. But there was no excuse for it. There was no reason for me to knock you down like that. It's true, you were the one who attacked me. But you are also the person who tried to rescue me. I'm the one who wasn't able to forgive you. But I'm also the person who really wants to try. I remember the first time I lost to Miss Machida. I was so frustrated with myself I cried. So in a way, I kind of understand how she feels right now. I can't forgive what she did, but at the same time, I can't really condemn her for it either.
I understand.
Hey, do you ever get frustrated with yourself because you really want to win?
Yeah, sure I do.
Really? You don't seem that way to me at all.
Guess I get that a lot. People never seem to know what I'm really thinking about. I've never been very good at expressing all of the feelings I have inside. I'm not very good at talking, I guess.
Does that make you feel frustrated?
It frustrates me that I can't just explain how I feel sometimes, especially when I'm talking to the person that I like. That's because I'm not very good at talking.
Is that what Miss Fujisawa said?
Yes. According to her, the incident from 2 years ago wasn't intentional.
So this is testimony from the person who saw the incident from the closest viewpoint.
Judges do not exist purely for the purpose of punishing people. They exist to forgive people as well.
That's right.
Help me, guys!
Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill towards men. Luke chapter 2, verse 14.
All I'm saying is that maybe you're still kind of a little kid inside. And what's wrong with that? It's not a bad thing.
It's cute, my dear Shikon.
Oh, Arisa, thank you so much. Gosh, I wonder where Rina is about now. How far is the Ultima anyway? It's 40 days away. This is no time to be sighing, Arisa. There's a lot to do. We both have to finish packing. Not me. I'm not packing. That's right. After all, I'm not going home. What? Why not? You're not going home? Hey, I told you, didn't I? I'm not going home this winter vacation. This is horrible. It's just horrible. First of all, that's something you should have finished doing yesterday. Well, you weren't packing, so of course I followed your lead and got caught unprepared because of it. Which is why I'm pedaling my legs off here, so quit complaining. And don't forget the souvenirs, Kay!
Aren't you going home?
Nah, there's a few things going on with my family, so,
Well, the Stellvia's facilities will be open 24 hours a day, even at the end of the year, so you won't get lonely.
The gravity jump has been executed without any problems. For the next 3 hours and 30 minutes, please enjoy your trip through the sky.
Shima-chan, let's go to the deck.
Let's go.
They're getting along well, don't you think? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Hi there, Akira.
Hi there.
See ya.
Well, I'll see you later. Oh, no, you've got the wrong idea. Jojo is a good guy, isn't he?
Just think, 3 months ago, this was all green.
I know, and I hadn't even met you yet, Shima.
That's true. 3 months ago, I hadn't met you yet either, Kota. maybe it is kind of weird. After all, it's not as if I have legs as pretty as Adi says.
Ah, Shima, I think your legs are cute.
You know, it's just that when I look at you again like this, Kayama, it's kind of embarrassing. But I have to say, I'm really happy.
Thank you for saying so. I'm happy too.
You know, Shippon and Kota was surprising enough, but Jojo and Akira totally blew me away. Oh, gonna flirt?
It isn't anything as fickle as that. If I had to explain it, yes, if I had to describe it in just one word, I'd call it a challenge. Hi.
Well, hello there. What's wrong?
Oh, there's nothing wrong at all, my lady. I just wanted to chat with you for a while, that's all. May I?
Well, sure, certainly.
Thank you. Bienvenido a Nazca.
FJ101, the Fujiyama will come into view momentarily. During landing, the video will look considerably unstable at times.
There's the Fujiyama!
This is due to the influence of the gravity control. We assure you that the safety of the ship will not be compromised.
We'll be landing in just a moment. Current altitude is 20,000 meters.
So what happened, Pierre? How'd it go?
Oh, that? We chatted for quite a while.
Then what?
A warrior's death. I told her how I felt and was turned down with a smile.
Well, then how come you look so happy?
If I had to put it into words, I guess I lost the match, but I still won the challenge.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was wondering, how do you feel about Pierre? How do I feel?
Oh, I want to know too.
It seems like he likes you. He's pretty serious whenever he talks to you. I suppose, if he keeps trying a little harder, then Pierre just might find a wonderful girlfriend someday. Huh? But I can't say whether or not that girlfriend will be me. Huh? We're almost there.
Have you got a minute?
What's up?
Where's Shima Katase? And where's Koto Okayama?
Shima-chan! There they are! Shima-chan! Koga, wait!
Hey, wait a minute! We didn't agree to any of this! What's with all these people?
Is this really all right? The two of you are the heroes that saved Earth space. A private jet's only natural.
I just wonder if Akira and Jojo are going to be all right.
They'll be just fine once the crowd discovers the truth. Of course, if they don't, then there's no guaranteeing their safety.
And Shojin will be there in case anything happens.
Bye. We'll see you again next semester at Stellvia, Shippon.
Though we might end up together on the Fujiyama before that.
Well, see you later.
Have a wonderful New Year.
Okay, see you later.
Hey! Hi there!
It's Masato. Why are you here?
We were notified by the Office of Space Development. You're quite the celebrity coming in through the back way.
I guess so. What? What's the matter?
Big sis, is it me or have you gotten cuter?
Hey, where did that come from?
Has the power of the stars changed this young girl, or is it something else? It's love. Thank you for taking good care of my big sister. I'm her younger brother, Masato.
Hi, I'm Kota Okayama.
Masato, what happened to Mom and Dad?
They're working. There are a lot of things that need to be taken care of since the second wave. But more importantly, the exit is right over here, and we should get going.
Otoyama still isn't here yet? This is strange.
Wow, a lot of things got damaged, huh?
Yeah, but we had the shelters. So it just felt like we got hit with a giant typhoon.
Thanks. You were a big help.
You know, the two of you are the most famous people in the whole country right now. So from now on, you have to be careful.
Speaking of which, now that we're here, will your family be able to find you all right? I assume that they're going to meet you in the lobby, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, it'll be just fine. Hey, looks like my ride's here.
Huh?
No way! It's got gravity control!
Hi!
My sister, Yoko.
Huh?
It's nice to meet you.
Tommy okay?
How'd it go? What'd they say?
Everything is just fine. We said to go and enjoy ourselves.
Exactly. You should have fun today. You live in Kamakura, don't you, Shima? I can give you a lift later and fly straight to your house in one jump.
I'd appreciate that.
How cool! We'll get there much faster this way.
Masato!
Come on, it took me 4 whole hours just to get to Tokyo from Kamakura today. Then it took 2 hours to get to the airport.
It took you 6 hours? Then when did you have to wake up, Masato?
4 a.m. But it was all done for the sake of my cute elder sister.
Dummy.
Oh, I see. Having a pretty older sister sure is nice, isn't it?
Sure is. But I have to admit, your prettiness is a much better kind of pretty.
You're the best.
There's no denying that the effect of the second wave was huge, no matter what anyone says.
What? Shima-chan's not coming home?
No, she's stopping by a friend's house and then coming home.
Does that mean she'll be staying there tonight?
No, she said she'd be home by evening. It looks like her friend's family has a gravity vehicle.
Yeah? Oh, then I'd better get everything ready for dinner tonight.
What do you mean?
I was sure Shima-chan wouldn't be arriving till late at night, and that she'd be eating out somewhere. But if she's making it back by dinner time, then we have to have a feast waiting.
I understand. Then why don't I get started?
I'm going to make it.
What? Are you sure you're all right doing this by yourself?
I'll be fine.
If I finish my work at Mach speed, leave work early, and shop as I go home, then I can pull it off. It'll be just fine.
Hey, wait!
All right.
There, that's the place.
Wow!
Wow, incredible! This looks just like a secret base.
Is your house really the only one that's here, Kota?
Yeah, apparently no one's ever lived here before us. Supposedly, my mother and father relocated here because you can see the stars so well.
And that observatory up there?
My father was the one who had it made, and now my sister is the second chief.
Are you okay? You could have gone with them, you know.
I'd just be in the way.
You sure have a level head on your shoulders, don't you?
Well, my sister's sort of flighty, so I guess I ended up having to be the level-headed one of the two of us. Well, my mother's kind of clumsy, and my dad sort of does things at his own pace. That's why I had to grow up being the responsible person in the family.
I see. Well, for us, our father and mother passed away very early on. I was 17, and Kota was 4.
Huh.
For a while, we went to live with our uncle, and he supported us. But when I turned 20, we decided to come back.
Back to this island?
Mm-hmm. But I wonder if bringing Kota here was the right thing to do. As you can tell, he has an unusual air about him. It's so hard to raise a child.
Let's see now. If you were 20 back then, that means you would be about 30.
Hey, wait! That math is wrong!
Oh.
Wow.
If only we had the time, we could have gone down in the ocean.
I know. I bet it's beautiful down there. Does your sister study the stars?
She's effectively the second chief here.
Which organization do you belong to? The Space Development Office? The Solar Alliance?
Apparently, we have the Alliance's support, and also other agencies too. But I don't think we belong to any of those organizations.
The Otoyama Astro Research Center.
That's pretty close. Astro Island Otoyama Space Center.
Hey, wait, that isn't close at all.
I guess not. I'm sorry, but we'll be there real soon.
That's okay. I'm doing fine. It's huge!
Stellvia someday, too, and follow my sister, maybe even surpass her.
You respect your big sister a lot, don't you, Masato?
Yeah, I do. I may tease her about a lot of things, but my goal is to be just like her.
Huh?
What is it?
My cell phone. Looks like there were a lot of incoming calls. I had it off, so I didn't know.
And I have a lot, too. What could the Tokyo branch of the Office of Space Development want?
I wonder.
Oh, there's not enough time! Well, if I broil this while I ladle those. Let's see. How am I supposed to do all of this, Umihito?
You really don't have to rush so much. I'm sure you'll make it in time.
If I don't hurry, it'll be a bigger problem.
Hurrying is causing you even more work. Huh? Yes?
Are you the father of Shima Katase, sir?
That's right. And would you be with Space Development?
Yes, I'm Yasuike from the Tokyo branch.
Well, see you later, Kota. Bye, Yoko.
Thank you for the ride.
You're welcome, and have a happy new year.
I know that my little brother can be kind of complicated, so take care of him.
What's with that?
See you later.
Maybe it would be a good idea if you and I introduced ourselves to her parents.
Huh? Wait a minute, what are you talking about, sis? Hello, this is Otoyama. What's the matter, big sis?
Nothing really. It's just Chi-chan. I'm wondering what I should say to Mom now that so much time has already passed.
What? I don't know what you mean. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, you're her daughter, so everything will be all right. Just say, hi, I'm home, like you always do.
I know, but it's been so long.
After doing something that bold, I think it'll be fine. Huh?
You saw that?
Huh? What's the matter? I was talking about the great mission. Or is it possible that something else bold might have happened, my dear sister?
We have some breaking news now. Foundation 6, which is also known as the Ultima,
Has entered battle conditions with unidentified flying objects today.
The last instance of live rounds being fired in an act of force occurred 60 years ago.
Details are still unknown. The matter is now under investigation.
Emergency assembly.
It was at Space Development's request. They asked that you return there as quickly as possible.
You mean right now?
Big sister.